Because women do it, and we're all men.
So hold up, women are the leaders.
I mean, y'all might as well be.
I mean, if we the leaders, just say it.
Yes, black women are the leaders.
Mm.
Anyways, we men all get treated the same, no matter what race we are. So that's how you put gender before race, and then black women put race before gender because that's just what they do. I guess. Any responses?
Not really. I don't really like your argument. What's up, Autumn?
It's too sensible.
That's
Hello,
not
how are
it.
you?
There you go, hey Drika. Go ahead, Autumn.
So I think like really when we hear that on like TikTok and social media, I honestly believe there's a whole lot more raccoons than we care to understand or even know. And so
Thank
it's
you, T
kind of
Bird.
mixed with the whole gender war ideology. In reality, when this seems like they're putting, their gender before their race, it's really they don't like the men either. They don't like black men and they don't like black women. But they kind of have like their own little crew now because it's a gender war, so they're blending in. But if you
But
listen to,
listen to what I'm saying. Like even if you, cause like Dr. Umar, right?
Mhm.
Dr. Umar be talking all that shit, but you can tell by his talking points that he put his gender before his race.
I have heard him say some things like that back in the day. Um,
Not just back in the day, today.
I don't listen to him no more, to be honest with you. Back in the day, I
Oh,
used to have
okay.
more respect for him. And this was before TikTok. And I remember, some crazy
Thank you, T Bird.
when gender wars really started amping up before TikTok. I remember there being some crazy things coming down my news feed. Him talking about accountability, but
But
was
yeah,
this?
I'm saying that, so it's not just Dr. Umar. What I'm saying is, even these men who are pro-black, pan Africanness,
Mhm.
um, them niggas put their gender before their race. Like it's their default.
I really think again, it's a lot to do with there are more black men that are raccoons than we realize.
Yeah,
Even though
but
they're
that's the
talking
point.
that pro black
Only reason
stuff,
I'm saying that, what I'm saying is, I'm not saying it's more than we realize. I'm saying that's just who they are. Period.
you can say it that way.
Thanks for the support, Ace.
But usually when it's aimed at women, I think it's really they don't like black people in general, but they're
So you
able
don't
to
think? Okay.
they're able to take the side of the men because that's the kind of current event. That's how it's that's the big popular thing with the gender wars. But if
Are
it,
you talking about black men though?
yes,
I'm just saying it because it sounds like when I hear you talking about it, you think it's just like a portion of the population, like the coons or whatever.
hmm
But I'm telling you, like that's the way black men think. Period. But okay, what's up, Drika?
Hey y'all again. Yeah, no, that's what I was wondering because I think that black men have always been like, but because they're marginalized, they have been kind of like weaponizing that as a way to
So I heard you
get
talking about coon. Who's the coon?
to push them to the left and the beat. Like, it's always been about being beaten. Like their issue, their answer towards the system that we have is their voices. They have to be objective.
It's going out,
So
Drika.
black men always hidden. Oh shoot.
We
You're
had
you're
some of it.
talking bad
They
about
started going.
about your race right now, the black man. So I
Hold on,
don't
real
get it.
quick. Hold on, the one. Do you put your gender before your race?
No, don't no. Listen,
Let me ask you a question.
you
Let me
saying
ask you
why
a
do black
question.
men put gender before race? Well,
Yeah.
look, I'm telling you right now. Look what you're doing. You're talking bad about the black man right now. You're not
Yeah,
making
but
any
Let me ask
sense.
you a
hold on. It don't matter what I'm
question.
You're
saying.
going
That's
off by your
outside of
emotions.
you.
Sir, can black women not have
Sick
critique
of
of black
y'all,
men?
especially black
Are
women.
you good, Drika?
The one, oh, he dropped. Did
He
you drop
left.
him?
that was wild. He wasn't even
He
on this
left.
panel and nobody was directly talking to him, but he came up here offended. Well, sir, if the shoe fits, wear it.
So Autumn, you were saying like a gender war thing. Um, what's your take on the whole gender war? I'm curious.
It's deep. Some people get it, some people don't. But I honestly believe it's like CIA influenced. Why destroy us when we can destroy ourselves?
You think it's the CIA causing a gender war?
Yeah, I think it's influence, yes. They like to, that's how they operate. So the CIA is known for, generally it's overseas, but they do it in America too. We're not as privy to it. But they go overseas and they'll inject false information into the community and have the different cultures of people fighting against each other. So that way, when they decide to infiltrate the country or do whatever dirt they're going to do, they don't have pushback because everyone's too busy at each other's throats.
What
So
do you
at
think
this
the
point in
gender war is
time,
about? What do you think it's about?
I think they want us gone. I think it's the final stages of colonization. So that's why you have a lot of men dating out, marrying out, creating biracial children. Now they don't have to deal with us. We don't have to be seen. They don't have to deal with us as a minority. They don't have to push any of our agendas any longer because we will not exist. If you pay attention, maybe like 10 years ago, they were talking about by 2040, the majority of the American population will be mixed. And if it depends on what type of
Did you read
community.
the Black? Did you read the Black Destruction of What the fuck is the name of the book? Destruction of Black Civilization. You read that book?
No,
So
Where you getting these take from?
out and yeah, where
where
are
am I
you
getting
getting
what
these takes
from?
from? Where are you getting these takes from?
Where am I getting these takes from? A
Yeah,
lot of them are
because
a lot of them are my personal beliefs, but it's also mixed with what has been done. So what I like to read is declassified CIA documents. And they'll tell you about how they infiltrate other countries and create false narratives and propaganda to have the people turn on each other before they do their final third. Like, I'll give you a New Age example. So I'm sure everyone heard, and I'm sorry if it's the wrong country. I probably should double check, but I think it's Nigeria, right? So we all heard about, the great festival going on in Nigeria, right? Like it's a normal thing.
I never heard of it.
Okay,
But
well that
before you go, hold up. My question is, what does a utopia look like for Black people?
completely segregated from everyone else. We need to be by ourselves. So the problem is intermixing.
So are you familiar with like Greenwood and Black Wall Street?
Yes, of course.
And how do you think life was in Black Wall Street?
I mean, I don't know for the everyday
Let me hold on. Let me
citizen.
be more specific. What do you think life was like for Black women who lived in Black Wall Street?
I mean, I don't know for the everyday person. I would assume it was still rough because those were rough times and, it was, that time period. Roman didn't have rights, but, I think we were still better off in our
No,
own
no, no.
segment
Actually,
than
the
intermix.
interesting thing, since you say you don't know much about it, the interesting thing about it was that what I found most interesting is that when I looked into it was Black women who literally put their money up to buy property that contributed to Black Wall Street, but because of the times, their husbands are the ones who got credit for it. Matter of fact, if you go to PBS, instead of writing names, they'll just say 20 Black businessmen came together and created it. Or you literally can go to Google Scholar and like type it up. They actually have a dedicated website to it too. I can't remember, about women active, um, being active during Black Wall Street, and like literally it was women who were taking the money they earned, buying land, building a community as women do, and then the men took credit. Not only that, because of race loyalty and the distrust from everybody on the outside, women who were in this environment, there was still a hierarchy when it came to leadership positions. The men were always in a leadership position. The women still did free and invisible labor. If you got essayed or DV, you were supposed to keep it on a hush hush because again, race loyalty. So like, I just say that because like when we think about isolation from everyone, it sounds ideal, but you can literally look at the times when we had isolation and the women still weren't protected. So like what I'm saying is a lot of Black women have been conditioned to promote Black patriarchy and don't even realize it.
can I also point this out? Like seriously, one, I think, and no disrespect to you, but it must be said. I think a lot of these conspiracy theories that black people believe in actually lend to holding us back as black people. I don't think that they're advantageous at all.
In my
Um
opinion.
because I just don't think that it Tara, check Discord. I don't think that it is if you think about like the caste system, if you've ever read the book Caste, which was written by a black woman, um, it doesn't make sense for them to get rid of minorities, especially like black people, because one, black people fund a large portion of the economy, and two, they don't get anything in return for it. Like it's not like black people are like basically modern day slaves to the economic hamster wheel, and we're not coming out ahead at all as a people. So there's no need for them to get rid of us. What type of threat are we posing? We're actually adding to the global economy by producing children in poverty who work for nonprofit prisons and for very low rate wages.
So that's the
I
whole
don't
point
understand
of.
how that why they would get rid of us.
So a lot of times, like if you're an outsider looking in, and again, this isn't personal, but if you're an outsider looking in and you don't dive into the meat and potato of conspiracies, then you don't understand the implications. The implications being that a lot of conspiracies, they're not just, made up situations and scenario. These are tied into historical events. These are
But that's the
facts.
thing. Hold up, but you also discrediting by doing it, right? Because some conspiracies are bullshit. So instead of saying conspiracies as a collective, just say conspiracy, right? Because flat Earth is still a conspiracy, and I'm not sure if you're a flat earther, but you actually hurt your credibility when you just lump all conspiracies together.
I mean, I'm not really pushing for credibility. Like, there's a whole lot of different conspiracies out there. Some of them hold weight. Some of them are, wishful thinking, and
But that's what I'm saying. When you just say give credit to conspiracies, that's not a good thing to promote. What I'm saying is, instead of saying it's a conspiracy, literally just talk about what it is.
Yeah, and
okay. So let's
like none
move
of the
on from the
conspiracies are
conspiracies.
helpful anyway. Like what the fuck if 9/11 was an inside job? Who so fucking so well like that? We still at the bottom of the caste system as black people.
I mean, you could say the
Like
caste system is a conspiracy because there was never
how is the caste
official
system a conspiracy?
because there was never an official caste system in this country. There was in India, but I can see how you
Yes,
can
it was.
say.
Hold up. Hold up. There was an official caste system. Literally, the law was if you were born to a black mother, you were enslaved, and that would be passed down. That's a caste system, blatantly caste system.
That's
Jim
not
Crow laws.
exactly what it
Hold up.
is, but
No,
I
no,
can
no.
see how you can tie
Jim
them
Crow.
together.
Hold up. Jim Crow, blatantly caste system, saying separate but equal, and it's still not equal in having differences in facilities. Caste system. I don't understand what do you mean we never had a caste system? It's documented.
Okay, so I don't want to argue over semantics here, but you have an official caste
I'm not
system
arguing
law.
semantics. I'm arguing. I'm just saying what that's what the fact is.
Okay, I want to move on from that. So what I wanted to speak to about what Call said, when it comes to us being a driver in the economy, right? So okay, at one point you can definitely say that by us stimulating the economy, us pouring our income into all the things that we do as a black community, how if we pull our money away we can make changes. For example, when that one TV host guy got fired, and we decided to start boycotting Disney and all the different programs that that company is under. They put him back in position because they were losing money. Now this is where it's about to come to a head, and again, this is just my own personal theory, something I've been noticing and tracking. So at this particular point, the black population, our unemployment rate is double the white tea population. It hasn't been that high since COVID, right? So right now we got 600,000 black women, roughly a little bit more than that, and men that are currently unemployed, right? So that's money that's not going into the economy. But the economy is failing in some aspects, but they're not interested in putting jobs in to employ these people to continuously to further stimulate the economy, right? So the point I'm trying to make here is, so at this current rate, especially with AI being introduced, and they're talking about 10 years, all the blue collar jobs are going to be gone, except maybe trades will be
Yeah, I
around.
was talking about that yesterday. Hold up, real
So
quick.
let
No,
me
hold on, I'm
just
gonna pause you
finish
right
what I'm
there.
saying real quick.
No,
So
no. I gotta stop you. Whenever anybody mention it, I always stop them. This idea that AI just won't take their jobs is because a lot of people don't understand how coding, how have a template, how these automated systems work. And I'm sorry, but too many people think AI is more intelligent than what it is. AI makes a lot of mistakes. AI constantly have to be updated. People have constantly go into AI and fix correction, update the software. You have competition with AI. That people have to manage AI. This idea that AI just gonna come and get all the jobs. And like I said before, people who print newspaper, that used to be like a popular job. There are certain skills that people used to have in this change. I was looking into colleges, and one of the universities I was looking at no longer have a mechanical engineering degree. Instead, it's mechatronics engineering degree or something like that, which it combines mechanics, engineering, electrician and computer programming, because they're planning for the future. The thing is, there will be new jobs that come with AI. The older people feel like, oh, we're aging out, but that's what happens all the time. Y'all act like AI is the boogeyman because people don't understand what AI is. You can go online and do a tutorial with the AI and see how simple it is, and you realize it's not as complex as I thought it was.
And not only that, but AI like literally mirrors what humans know. Like the people are saying AI is getting stupid because the general public is now using it. So AI gets its information from us.
Thank you, T-Bird.
So
I think there's a lot more research that needs to be done here. For what y'all are saying.
No,
Y'all
no, I
aren't
don't. No,
looking
I'm
at
not.
it
Whoa,
forward
whoa, whoa. No,
thinking.
I'm saying this with somebody who's done projects and implemented AI in them, and I've used APIs before. This is not something like, it's not more research need to be done. I'm saying you don't know enough about it. That's why you're leaning to conspiracies.
Mm, okay.
And that should empower you that, like, oh, I can go learn more information about it, maybe some deep machines or machine learning, and understand more ideas about AI. Maybe you can get into AI automation, maybe implement it into your business. But this idea that AI just coming in and take everybody's job, because when you go to McDonald's, no longer a cashier at the second register, but they still need a cashier, is something that we need to get away from. It's this happens every time technology advances.
It does. And a whole
and
lot of
to be
people
quite
lose their jobs and a whole lot of skills get outdated. And I don't think you're seeing the big implications here, because if
but
AI knows everything that we know, what do you need us for? Like Google updates itself. It
no,
doesn't even
that's not
need
true.
coders to do it. I mean, do they
To
have coders? Yes, but for the most part, they don't need coders to update the algorithm or
Yes, they
to
do.
update the
Yes, they
coding.
do. No. Because I'm gonna tell you why.
I don't think
Because
you know
no, 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 no,
enough
no, no, no,
about it.
no.
I'm
I'm
not
gonna tell
saying
you
you
why.
don't work with
A lot of
AI.
people, a lot of times, AI is just taking the information, and some of the information isn't correct. Which is why when you're using it, you need to ask for sources, and AI can give you the sources for where they get the information. Some of the information is pulled from stuff that's not reliable
You're
sources. It's
right. You're
incorrect information.
correct.
So
But that
no,
does
no,
not
no. That's
mean
why you need people to constantly go in and upload the software and delete things that's in there. Yes, it
for
won't be.
now.
It cannot. Lord. All right, ma'am.
Yeah, I don't think
like
we're on the same page
even
here.
the jobs that are being taken, like you said, McDonald's workers are not are being taken over. Like those fast food is being phased out anyway. If you go into any fast food restaurant, it's not as crowded or as
But those
used as
were
they used to
jobs
be.
that people needed.
Therefore, but you're not
Okay.
understanding, right? If fast food restaurants, nobody's patronizing them in the first place, and they still have to pay the employees, what's gonna eventually happen is they're just gonna shut down the restaurant altogether. They
I
have to do
mean,
something to
fast
mitigate the
food
loss of.
restaurants are $1 billion industry. So I don't know what you mean by nobody is patronizing them. They just don't want to
I
pay you.
I don't think they're
Why?
not, sweetheart. They're not being patronized as much as they used to. Like,
maybe in
Yeah,
go
the
to
newer
a
generations eat first of all, compared to like the 90s, a lot of people utilize other places to eat. Like I know some people got feelings about Chipotle, but Chipotle would be considered healthier than like a Burger King. There's some other restaurants. I don't know, I don't eat out like that.
I mean,
every
But
so
busy restaurant,
how do y'all
hold
think they
on,
pushed out
every restaurant
300,000
that's
workers from the
yeah, because
that
FBI?
they scared of
I mean,
AI.
those
from
are
They
the
scared of
government.
it.
hold on, those were government workers. Hold on, every restaurant that, because you talk about restaurant workers that's
That wasn't
busy,
my
that
initial example. I
hold
didn't bring
on.
that up, just FYI.
Okay, but this is gonna be quick. Every restaurant that's busy, that's still popping, that has people patronizing it. For example, I live in LA. The In and Outs, what is that other one? The Raising Canes, the Chick-fil-A's. Those restaurants don't have computers. They have actual people. It's only the restaurants where people are not patronizing that are replacing the workers with computers because
LA
people
is a
are not
terrible example.
patronizing.
LA
Oh,
is a terrible example. You live
for
in a
what?
metropolitan area. You live in a high density population area. So
And what
what
is
you're
that? What are you
seeing
trying to say
versus
with that?
so areas like what you're talking about versus small towns or rural areas or smaller cities aren't going to see the same thing as LA. LA
Right,
is
but
going to be off by itself.
and that's fine, you're right, right? But rural towns have been having a scarce job market. Rural towns have
True.
only had access to fast food restaurants. They haven't had upper mobility ever. Like, what are we talking about? Like, in the middle of nowhere, fucking Mississippi, there is no jobs at all. There never has been.
So what I'm
So
talking
your
about is
point is
But
since you're
moot.
not
the
experiencing it
benefits
in
of
your
automation,
area
hold up
might be
real
the
quick,
last to be hit.
hold up, even the benefits of automation is that some of those people who in rural areas literally can do online businesses and have started online businesses, so you can be in a remote area in the middle of buckfuck nowhere and still have a thriving business.
I mean, stool isn't, guaranteed. Like, not that many people create your own business. Now, the people that create
No,
their
I'm
own
just no, I'm
businesses,
no, no, I'm not saying you're missing the
not very
point.
many succeed.
No, you're missing a point. Like
Uh,
advertising used to be super expensive for people, like trying to get a commercial, and now you can go on Facebook and promote through ads on Facebook. Like it's more accessible to people.
Yeah,
I
if
don't
you was gonna
I don't
advocate
think
for
y'all see
people in
what's
a
coming
rural
here.
area, you should have been advocating for people a long time ago in the rural area. They
I'm
never
not
had
even
jobs in the
just
first
speaking on
place.
rural areas. I'm comparing it to you living in LA. You can't speak on the rest of the country because LA is its own thing. So
What
just
are
I'm pretty
because
you,
it's
sure
not
that
happening in
sweetheart?
LA.
people can travel outside of where they live.
Right.
Anyway,
I've
back to
been
the
to more places
300,000
in this
government
country than
employees that were let
anybody.
go. That was due to a replacement from AI. Also, like Oracle
No.
just laid off, what didn't Oracle just lay off like 35,000 people or more than that because they replaced them with
No,
AI?
there's just a shortage. Like air traffic controllers, there last year in
Oracle is a tech
2020,
company.
hold on.
Oracle isn't a t-
Okay, hold on. In 2025, there were over 30,000 air traffic controllers. Now they laid them off, and there are only a few air traffic controllers. They didn't replace anything. They just laid a bunch of people off and made a bunch of people do work for another bunch of people. Like the people that they laid off, they're not replacing it with AI. They just laid them off and made people work harder.
Sometimes that's how it starts. I mean, I can't speak for air traffic controllers. I know they're getting laid off. I don't know if they're being replaced with AI or not.
Those are
But I do
government
know a lot of these
workers.
companies are replacing people with AI because what
Some
used to be
no,
a
no.
job.
Some of these jobs will never be replaced with AI because again, AI makes mistakes, and that's a big
Are
liability.
y'all
No,
serious right now, though?
I'm dead
Are
serious. The
y'all
fact that
real?
you think, hold up, no, I'm telling you, but
I
you're not
I do y'all work
listening.
in technology because I personally work
Do
in
you
tech.
work in technology?
Yes, I worked in tech for like 15 years. So the
What
stuff
did
y'all
you
are
do in
saying
tech?
is like
What did you do in tech?
I do IT. I work with computers. I do programming. I started
How long
off
ago? And
in,
you still do that?
right now I don't because I moved to a weird area.
How long ago have you stopped working in tech?
Like 3 years ago. But
No,
still,
see
I'm
that's
still very privy to the information.
Even,
So
but
the stuff
AI
that you're
has been
talking about is
around.
very
Like,
outdated.
but AI has been around. Like,
well,
how long have
OpenAI
we
been
been
around
Not
for a
calling?
how
while.
it
Yeah, like
currently is.
how long have we been calling companies and like they say, if you want to hear blah 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 blah, press one. If you want to hear blah 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 blah, press two. And we all scream at them, customer service representative, and then they call somebody. Like, if we get to talk to somebody, an actual
When you
person.
when you say you work in programming, what languages did you use?
I mean, C++, A++, a lot of different things.
That's an old ass language.
I
So
mean,
it's
it's the
not
most common
Python.
one.
No, Python is the biggest one now.
I mean, Python is kind of an umbrella.
I don't know what A plus plus is. Coconut, C plus plus, C plus old as hell though. That's crazy. No, ma'am, you ain't gotta lie to kick it. Like, just say you don't know. That's fine.
I mean, I'm not lying, but I don't think y'all
Hey,
understand either.
can I ask her something real quick?
Yeah, coconut, old as hell. Go ahead, Afro lady.
Hey Tara,
Do it.
call me Jay. Yeah, this is a good one. No, I don't. I was asking you. I was just asking, like, are you a cloud? Oh shit,
Oh, she left. She
damn.
left. Shit, that lady don't know shit.
Cause I was like, cause are you a cloud administrator?
Oh,
Do
she's
you
talking
do
about
analyst?
IT. She probably did a help desk to start a computer up or
Yeah,
something. Like, no.
because she was
But the
kind
thing
of
is,
veering off. Yeah.
yeah, a lot of people. Let me explain to you. A lot of people are scared of like they're like AI coming for your job and all that. What's happening again is something that's happened throughout. Uh, as long as we have been expanding and technology has been getting better. Like if anything, those with skills from the past, yeah, it might age out. But you can also learn new skills. That's the thing. Our society is shifting. That's why you got people who still want the warehouse jobs from the industrial revolution to come back. They're never coming back. And those people like it just like you have to evolve with society. But the idea like ain't nobody gonna have no job and the computer's gonna be running everything. What the fuck are you talking about? Like
How are
it
they
don't
gonna
work like
fuel
that.
the economy? Like, if we don't have
Cause
jobs and they don't replace our jobs, how the fuck do they expect the government to make money? Not even the government, because
but that's the thing.
like,
That's the
go
way
ahead.
human innovation work. Human innovation is always we find new opportunities and like that's what I'm saying. It just I know some people like, oh damn, I put a question in the internet and this machine gave me an answer. This is so advanced, but it's not as advanced as y'all think it is. It's literally equation that's been typed up and it's pulling information. Like I don't know.
Yeah, I look at it as a super fast search engine, and then I start to deep dive from there. For example, and I think you hit it on the head too, Tara. I wanted to say she didn't keep up, and you can tell when people get pushed out of that particular career field is if you don't keep up and you don't get more certifications, you don't learn, you don't keep up what's going on, you kind of sat back and you were just like, well, I know this and this is how I got the job. But when things started to change and transition, you didn't. So you got pushed out of that field, like green screens. Like that's what I'm thinking no, when she said that. But there's programs layered on top of that and another program layered on top of that. But if you only had the first layer and you didn't decide to educate yourself about the next layer that was coming when it comes to technology, you're going to be left behind and you get pushed out. But if you know how to layer the next program and layer the next program and it builds on each other, then you'll be able to stay relevant. And that's what it is. If it's too fast moving or you just don't want to commit to learning more, then you will get pushed out. But in a lot of places, not just in education, but in a lot of careers or jobs, if you're using AI and you have not validated that source, you haven't went back and got the original information that AI compiled for you, you're getting written up or fired. So my
Mm-hmm.
company we've had meetings this year about, yes, AI is out now. Here's my company, insert company name GPT. So companies are getting their own version, right? It's not called a chat GPT. It may be called USAA GPT or wherever you work, right? Allstate GPT, and you use it. But if they find out you're using it just rotely and you haven't double checked the information they're giving you and you push that out in the email or you send it to a customer or you make a decision using that shit and you didn't check it, you get fired immediately on the spot. On the spot. There's no type of performance issue, or they're going to put you on some sort of performance plan. No, you're out of the door. So we understand that we, as the people who use AI, have to fact check it. So it does not stand alone. It is not something I can use, I can pull, and then immediately ship that shit out in an email. I'm getting fired like the same day. But they want to make it seem like AI stands alone, and AI doesn't need to be checked by anybody. It is built by humans, so it will have the same fallacies that humans have. It will have mistakes, but they act like it's some separate entity that landed on this fucking planet. It's just fucking dumb. That's all. I'm gonna mute up.
Yeah, I think the problem is they thinking about movies, right? And just like we don't have flying cars, like they think it's gonna be an android like taking over. I think that's what people are afraid of. But like I was just trying to empower you, like go find a tutorial, build a small project that implements AI and you realize it's not that serious. Like when you say y'all got your own GPT, they are accessing like open AI API and they building it on top of it. Like it's not, I don't know.
Yeah,
Motherfuckers
it's
gonna be
layered.
scared regardless.
It's layered. Like, just understand all the programs that are behind it and how we got here, and you won't be so afraid of it. It does not stand alone. It didn't come land on this fucking planet Earth. Like, it's just weird. The goddamn conspiracy theorists are the ones that get me. And I'm mad she
But
ran. Come back.
but AI can't take this person in the comments talking about, oh, AI will take the job at restaurants. How AI gonna take the job? How AI gonna serve you at Red Lobster?
If you what's another one? Digital marketing, right? Digital marketing is expanded, and a big part of digital marketing is talk about like the benefits of something being personable, which is why a lot of companies are advertising through content creators instead of building commercials, because like human to human interaction is always going to be a thing. Like again, human innovation, we all find ways to like survive and connect with each other.
And people
Yeah, and what's
pay for
gonna end up
human to human
happening
contact.
is,
I
yeah,
was just
what's
saying that
going
we like it.
that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say what's gonna end up happening is, even if a bunch of companies, let's say, do turn into like AI and all that kind of stuff, what's gonna happen is somebody is gonna be quote unquote innovative and they're gonna say, we don't have AI here. We use real human to human contact. And then they gonna make a bunch of money and everybody gonna switch back over to human contact. That's what's gonna
It's a
happen.
theory. I can't remember what it's called. It's like they were talking about how like if AI consumes so much information, it's like gonna be useless. Or like if people are using AI to like create content, it's like everybody gonna sound like the same or whatever. Um, and I think that's interesting because it's like because of theories like that, they have to constantly update the software. And somebody has to do that. There are new degrees you can get. They even like the one computer science, they had to revamp it because the earlier consumer people who majored in computer science could not do programming. They had to go to the people who was doing it, coding in like their high school years and stuff like that. Now when you go to get a computer science degree, that's a big part of it now. It's like that's just how the world works. There's going to be new jobs. So like, I don't know, y'all niggas weird.
He's talking about, the person in the comments talking about, a lot of Asian restaurants already have AI surgery servers. And what country? In Florida? So the Chinese food restaurants in Florida have AI servers. You talk about the cheap Chinese food restaurants?
I think a good place to look at actually is China because their economy developed a lot later and their technology is so fucking advanced there. And how many business ventures they have. Like streaming is like a big thing there. Like they do their press conferences and streaming. There's a lot of money in streaming. Like that's another job. Like what is people talking about? There are people who are able to get on their phone in the middle of the night and make money now. That wasn't an option before. Even when you think about the deliveries, like even when you order stuff on an app like DoorDash, Uber Eats, somebody's getting paid to do that. When y'all see the scooters and the bikes on the side of the road that need to be charged up, there are people who come charge those devices and make money off of that. That's what I'm saying. It's not just, oh, all the jobs are gone. There are new jobs being created too, and some of them are more flexible. They were saying the newer generation is getting into their own businesses and at a much younger age. You have teenagers now making a bunch of money online. That was a big issue, and I think when Australia said they were gonna, you had to be a certain age to get on the internet, and a lot of the younger users was upset because they were like, "This is how I make my money."
Yeah, I agree. I was going to say that I
Thank you,
believe that
CK.
the idea that all this stuff stands alone without, without humans to monitor it, update it, make sure everything is being carried out is just a weird thing. And if there are companies who put too much faith in it, then something's going to happen. And then they're going to come back in and be like, all right, we should have had somebody here watching this, looking over this. So they may learn like on the fly if they take out too many people, and some people will come back into it. But for most of these people, they spent so much money in this technology, they're not going to let's let it run independently of some sort of human oversight and human upgrades, what have you. They're not going to do that. They want to make sure that the investment runs well. But they're not
Did y'all
going to
hear
lose that
about the
money.
Did y'all hear about the metaverse that Mark Zuckerberg invested all that fucking money into? Fucking Snoop ass spent $400,000, I think, or somebody spent that much money for a house next to Snoop in the fucking metaverse, and they had to shut the shit down. They thought everybody was going to be in the metaverse on fucking devices, and people would rather talk to each other instead.
Literally, I saw that
Dude,
too, Tara, and
Yep.
they were talking about how you can buy digital land. I'm like, y'all, that's stupid. Like, come on, like we got to see it for what it is. This is a big
they
ass
was doing
scam.
it too.
Yeah,
But that's the thing. Like that's what I say. You have to like when she was like, you need to research it. No, you should have already researched it. Like, what are you talking about? You need to do it before you come and try. Exactly. This is our metaverse. If you're going to be fear mongering people, like do your research first. And that's the thing about the conspiracy theories. A lot of times people succumb to conspiracy theories because they don't have enough information. The thing that makes something a conspiracy theory is if one thing can be disproven about the theory, it all collapses. And some of it might be valid. I'm not saying all of them are moot, but like the way she was lumping them all together, like, oh, just conspiracy. So you hear conspiracy, and you like, shit, we live in a simulation. Like you believe whatever people like. You because some people they think it's edgy to think, oh, I'm thinking outside the box, but no, you you might as well put the tinfoil hat on your fucking head.
right. And I just want to take it back to what she was saying earlier because I was saying that Autumn, she was fear mongering. Because especially with that whole mix thing. First of all, white tea people do not want to mix. Asian people do not want to mix. I hate it when we do this whole thing where everybody's going to be mixed. No, they're not. They're really not, y'all. Cuz we just don't do it like how people are trying to make it seem. Does that make sense to y'all? Cuz
Mixed
Girl,
people
not
already
only that,
exist.
but we are acting like every country is like United States. People who say that, I can tell they haven't traveled anywhere because Japan is very much so
exactly.
homogenous. China is very much
Yes.
so homogenous. A lot of countries in Africa homogenous. India is homogenous. Mexico is homogenous. Like, what the fuck? Do y'all think every country is like the United States of America, where the United States of America is not the world? What are we fucking
Yeah,
talking about here? It
I
is
would
not the world.
I was telling you about that when I was in Colombia. I don't know, it was King Shops or some shit like that in Cali. It was so many fucking people. Like it's so many people and they all fucking Colombian. Like you might see a few people mixed in, but like it's like 98%, 99% Colombian people, and it's a lot of them. So like yeah, when you travel to other countries, you realize like there's a reason why the US is considered a melting pot.
Absolutely.
Right.
And then how about it ain't working well? Not only is that
Yeah, even
it's not
us.
working well. Come on.
I like people don't realize that tables turn. Like even us, like as black people, because black people have this theory, like, oh yeah, like, eventually all the black people we're gonna be dating outside. But like black people are actually turning around. And y'all don't see that. Y'all don't see that black people. Like I went on a white girl doing a dance post today, and she was like, "Can I come to the cookout?" And all the black people in the comments was like, "No." When 3 to 5 years ago, all the black people would have been like, "Yeah, girl, you can come. We love you. Come on." And then she made a part two of the video. Can I come to the cookout now? And all the black people was like, "We already said no. Goddamn, stop asking us. We ain't having a cookout. We canceled the cookout. No, y'all not invited to our cookouts no more. No, we being selfish. We being selective." Then she made part three. Can I now finally am I invited? And the black people was like, "When are you gonna get? You're never coming to the cookout." Like the black people are really like times like tables turn, y'all. They really
Yeah,
do.
I
They really
That's why I
agree.
asked
do.
if she read that book, the Destruction of Black Civilization. That's one of the things he talk about in that. But like a lot of the things in that book, because that's a big like it's conspiracy attached to that book. But there are also a lot of inaccuracies in it. But yeah, you're right, because it's like it's all this fear, and let's say in the future everybody would be mixed. Let's just pretend like that's a thing. What are you afraid of? Is my question.
Right. Because I feel like BOK people, especially BOK women, we're already treated like not well. So that's why I'm like, well, what we should already be scared. Like I don't that's why I'm like, I don't even understand that. But I was gonna say too, yeah, I'm seeing I just especially with this whole Mr. Rump thing, President Rump, I'm like, no, white tea people are not fooling with BOK people at all. That's why I'm like, y'all sound goofy with this whole everybody's gonna be mixed. It's fear mongering thing. It's too much. I can't take it.
But that's why I'm asking that question. If everybody's gonna be mixed, my it has to be attached to something. What is the fear?
Right. I don't know.
Because aren't we already mixed? Like, go get your DNA ancestry done. You realize,
Right.
like, we like what's the fear that's going to happen?
Yeah.
That's all I want to know.
I wanted to spin it. So my thing is that it's I'm not trying to change the prompt, but it's why.
The prompt then changed.
But I was going to say, well, why are we putting money over race? I think that's what it comes down to. When they see where all of the money and wealth is pooled, now fuck gender and fuck race. They will say fuck anything because it's about chasing the money and where that is. And right now it's pooled with what? White men. So they're trying to they're trying to assimilate with who has the money. That's all that it is. They're always chasing this fucking dollar, but that's the type of society that we notice that men still want to have. Men don't want community, men want power and money. So they don't care who is at the top of it. That's who they're trying to assimilate to. So I don't even think it's about their gender. It just happens that white men, and that's the gender that has all the money. So they got that checked off. So the next thing between them and money is what? Them being black. So that's how the issue comes in. That's something that they believe is keeping them from it. When we let you know that they're not letting anybody in. They're not letting other poor white men in, stupid. But you think you about
But the
to hop over them and you about to get in there with them? Stop it. Stop.
but that's also a big problem too. It's like this idea, or they got the resources and how the men want to be like the white men or whatever, right? Um, in Baltimore City, they had like $1 billion plan to redo all the schools. So a lot of the schools have like, and I'm talking about schools in low income areas. A lot of the schools have like, fucking smart boards and Chromebooks for all the kids. Like they have so much, they have so many resources now. It's crazy. And a new thing that I have realized that they also put in recreation centers right outside the schools where like somebody from the recreation center will go to the school, pick kids up, and they have like they can go game, they can play, they can on like the computers, they can go like play games on the board, like board game. They can like they have activities planned for them. They feed them, and then parents could just pick them up. Like little stuff like that is what helps like the next generation have something constructive to do. They're being watched and surveillance. They're not latchkey. Like, and it's like just focus on. Oh, well, we need to go back to segregation. That's just, what the fuck are you talking about? The fact is, like in the black community now, there are things that can be done, and like this wishy-washy thing of going to the past, because that's what I was getting from her. It doesn't solve anything. It doesn't solve the actual problems that we have. But right now, we can look at the problems we have, and there are different things you can do to advocate for change. This dude weird.
You talking about the one spamming the chat?
Mm-hmm. Gotta be a bot. What's up, Sir Xavier?
How y'all doing?
We go. Don't meet back up, nigga. What you want to say about the prompt?
I'm on mute because I have quite the cat and I have quite the aquariums that make a lot of noise. But
Oh, do they cats? These they got cats.
yes, I have a cat.
Are you single?
No.
Damn, I was hoping it was a single nigga with cats, but go ahead.
Yeah, I'm just curious if you see how men act in prison, for instance, and accordingly to this prompt.
Tell us how men act in prison.
Thank you, Felicity.
I want y'all to think about it.
You been in prison?
Never.
Then what behavior you talking about? You gotta say something else.
There is
It's
a
okay.
prison.
We can endure the cats for a little bit. Make your point.
There is a prison code. Like on day one, everyone gets separated by race in a lot of places.
And you say you never been to prison, right?
Doesn't mean I don't know the code of it all.
Where did you get that information from?
Are you doubting it? Because
I've seen. Hold
this
up.
is
I've
commonly
seen.
information.
Hold up. I've seen some of these prison documentaries, and sometimes they're men of mixed race in the same cage or whatever the fuck it's called. What are you talking about?
Let me call the
Are you talking about the
warden.
games?
What a warden at?
They do that to
Warden.
themselves. Like I'm. What you? You not finish your thoughts. What did you talk about?
Yeah, give me 1 second.
This nigga just saying
Them
shit.
cats in heat. They
Call
either in heat or it's
cussing
some
somebody out.
catnip.
Cutting somebody out.
It's just one, and yeah, she's in heat. She's too young to get fixed.
I was about to say you got some catnip. You teasing her with some catnip.
Nah, she's just too young to get fixed. But
That's how the pick me sound when they around niggas.
He's a lie. You a lie.
Like
yeah,
non-stop.
tripping.
What's up, LaFoes?
What's up with you?
What you
Nah, I
wanna
just
say?
wanted to see what dude was talking about with the prison shit.
You been to prison?
Nah, but I'll be around a lot of motherfuckers who have been.
Yeah, you
You
should
know,
go and
I'm from
ask them about it.
California, so they really do that, like
Especially,
that
yeah,
segregate by race shit.
yeah.
The
So it's on day
facility do it
one.
or the people do it?
The
The people.
facility do it.
Oh, fuck
I
ass
think they're
That's the
nah.
people that
separate.
It's
I
the
think they're
facility
separating by
because of the
sets.
people.
They're separating
they
by
do that.
sets
They do that
because
too,
they're not
but
going to have.
then
Okay.
they do that too, but then that's the county jail. You feel me? County jail do that. Crips with the Crips, Bloods with the Bloods.
I
Then
just
you get
said
to
they're
the
They do
separating
not.
by
The fucking
sets.
county do not recognize that shit. You think the county
they
fucking like
do
all the
because
Crips over here? Where
nah,
are you
yes, they
from?
do
Are you
because
It's the
from Grape
people, bro.
Street? Are you from Grape Street? You're from Bounty Hunter Watts? Okay, okay. No, Rolling 60s is over there.
no, all
Okay,
Crips is with all Crips
Neighborhood
and all Bloods is
55
with
is
all
over
Bloods.
there.
In
Sir,
the county,
sir, you're in line for the South Side Crips. Go over there. You're from Nutty Block. They do not fucking do that. Shut up.
yes, they do. It's
But it
just
does
they put
happen. It's
all Crips with all Crips and all Bloods with all
Okay,
Bloods.
that's something
It don't
different though.
matter
But
which
he's saying,
segregated set that
but
you
hold on,
from,
he's saying by
because
race though.
when you get locked up, the first thing they ask you, which gang is you from? Depending on who they catch you with, the motherfuckers who you with,
You sound like you've been in there. Why
they
don't you just say you've been
already
in there?
been locked up on some prior shit. So you get caught in this neighborhood. Oh, you from here. You hanging out on this block all the time. Oh, you from
Princess,
there.
who calling you from the jail? Hold up.
What
So
you
what's
mean?
your point though?
Nah, I just wanted to see what dude was talking about.
And then let's zoom out a little further, okay? Once the different neighborhoods are all split up, also the races get split up. I've heard so
Yeah.
many stories of white Crips or white Bloods. Once they get into jail, they're having
Yeah,
a real.
White
hold up real quick. Hold up real
Crips.
quick.
I
Hold
know.
up.
That's the
Hold on,
Fed.
sir.
I mean, not the
Sir.
Fed. That's prison.
Sir. Hold
That's
up.
prison.
So we're not just talking about the separation. Tell us what the goal of the separation is. You got to finish the thought. It's the point.
I don't know about the goal of the separation. I just know that there's
Oh my
prison
God.
politics that already have them segregated, and it's been like that for decades. So
So
that's
hold
why
up,
I'm
you're
like
not
super
connecting to
confused.
nothing.
Say what again?
Okay, princess. That's cool. I understand. I feel like I've been wanting one of these niggas in just prison. But all right, I understand.
Yeah, I'm just saying the point is that the race is
Don't be
all
selling that nigga no
segregated.
money.
So it's not like, I don't know. I see this like black men put their gender before their race. I'm like, I guess I can see where you're coming from
Hold up.
subconsciously, but
Hold up. Gender wouldn't even come into play if they're in the prison, sir. Like
That was my question. It
that's a
tied to the
that's
prompt.
a that's an easy one. There's only one gender. What are you talking about?
right. Of course,
So
obviously.
hold up. When gender is removed, and yeah, they probably separate by race. But the question is, when gender is factored in, y'all want to put your gender first.
So like just in the same way, let me ask you this, like let's flip it around. As a woman, do you have the same dilemma? Do you put your womanhood before your race?
Can we not flip it around though? Can we just stay on the
Well, I'm
straight
just
line,
speaking.
please?
Yeah, I want to speak
Yeah.
to where I can
They
actually
love
connect
flipping it
with you.
around.
I don't want to flip it. I just want to speak to where I'm connecting with some analogies that'll work. But just speaking from my experience, no, black men, no, it's black over everything. Like we
Let me
realize that
ask
that's
you.
what
I
it
want
is
to
when we
ask
walk out
you
the
a little
door.
forward question.
Go ahead.
Let's say you had to get reincarnated, right? And you could come back as a black woman or a white man. Which one would y'all choose?
Not the
That
saxophone.
is crazy right there. What?
No, it's a simple question.
That's a good one, Tara. That's a good one.
That's
Hell
crazy
no, I'm
right
back as a
there.
black man every time. What are you talking
Hold on,
about?
she
No. You
she
can't
said
be a
be
He
black.
said
okay
Hold
black
having a
up.
man
white
or a
man.
white
No,
man.
no,
Hold
he
up.
answered it.
Hold
He
up.
answered it. Don't let him change
Hold up.
it. He said,
No.
man, let him stick to it.
That's what I'm
Let him
saying.
stick to it. Don't help him.
He listen to what he just said. Like, if you put your race first, you're like, well, if I could be one, the first reaction would be shit, I'd be a black woman. But no, the reason why he said he would
Are
still want to
you
be a black man,
crazy?
hold up. Cause he don't want to let go of his gender.
If I did, I'd be trans. What are you talking about?
I don't
Okay,
know.
hold
What
on.
are you
No.
talking about?
No.
Y'all
Go
might
ahead,
come back or
Lou.
something.
Who
So
would
you
you come
can't
back
thank me.
as? A black man or a black woman or a white man?
I ain't gonna lie, like I might come black
Oh
woman.
my
Cause if I
God.
turn white
Please
man, I don't know,
don't.
nigga, dick might be little and shit.
I'm
It's
not gonna be
mainly
an insecure white man. Never that.
You
I
still
might
ain't
just
Never.
So
talk
come
y'all
about
black
your
don't
man,
even
black
race. You
know?
woman.
still ain't
That's
mention your race, Lou.
That's too
crazy.
wild
It's
of a
not
question to
mention
That's
get
your
clipped.
race. Y'all
crazy.
It's
lost.
too wild
Y'all
of a question to
lost.
get clipped
It's
on this
not
internet.
wild. Y'all cannot
I'm gonna have to come black
disassociate from
woman,
your
low key. You can be
gender.
a dyke.
I'm picking black every time. I don't care if I'm
No,
black
for
and
sure.
poor,
It's
black
too
and
late.
homeless. I'm picking
It's
black
too
every
late.
time
Yeah,
over
they
white.
want to
It's too
change it
late. They
now.
both said men stuff. Damn,
When did
Well,
I
y'all.
yeah,
say?
of
When did
course
I
I'm
say I
picking
was
Damn.
black.
men? When did I
I
say I
think they
would be the
would
white
both want to
man?
be white T men though. I just don't. I don't know why they don't
Yeah,
want to say it, but
Why would
I'm
I?
guessing
I
because
just
What
low
would
key
they're still a
said.
want?
man, and then they still. First of all,
So
this is
hold
the
on,
thing.
this nigga said if
Yeah.
he could come back as a white man with a big dick, he would be with it though.
No,
Y'all ain't hear what he
no. I
said?
said I wouldn't want to be a white man because my shit might
No,
not be
no, no,
big.
no, no, no. If you can have a big dick, you be like, oh, that shit little now. I don't know why you want it
Who
big, but
said
it's
that?
crazy.
Is that you,
Oh,
That what
Tara?
you
Tara,
focus
somebody
on.
in the comments said the truth. Somebody, Avila B or something. They were saying they would want to come back as a white T man. So your brethren
You
is
know
gonna say the truth.
we don't be responding to these people in the comments because they beat bots.
They losing their marbles.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah,
but
y'all
I feel like
tripping.
they saying the truth. They're BOK men who are gonna say the truth. Like they're saying they want to be
No, they
white T
wanna
men.
listen
Line
to
'em
what I'm
up.
saying. If
I
given the
never said I
option, hold
wanted to
up.
be a
These
white
niggas
man
is
though. That
lying.
was the
Hold
thing.
up. If given the option, you see how they stuttered and it didn't come out fluently? Like, if you put your race first, it, without a doubt, you should have said a black woman.
I'm never
Yeah,
letting them words come out of my
that
mouth,
was what I
even in an
said.
analogy. I'm never letting them words come out of my mouth. I'm sorry. I'm
What
truly
words?
sorry.
Just because you're proving a prompt, baby. All you care about is the manhood. You just happen to be
Hell,
black.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't
you
letting go
are
of that. You ain't letting about
funny.
that man part. You just
Yeah,
happen to be
you still
black.
talking
Okay, let
about
me
dicks
ask
and
you:
stuff. That's all you care about.
Do you want to come back as a black man or a white woman? What would you pick?
Of course, a
You
black
already know
man. What
what
the
they
fuck you
gonna
talking
pick,
about?
nigga.
See,
What
now
the fuck
it
you
doesn't
talking
sound as
about?
suspect
We
coming
want,
from
yeah, it's
you.
not
I
even a
gotta hit the pause
question.
button on that one.
Sir, listen, hold up. You missing the point. Y'all niggas want to be right. The fuck?
Who?
That's
No.
not,
What
that, hold
nigga,
up.
bro?
Listen,
Where did you
sir,
even get that
sir,
from?
hold up. Sir, you can't flip it because it's not a dilemma. It's not a dilemma. That's the thing. Y'all, you're like, oh, you think the gotcha is trying to turn it around. Like,
The gotcha is
to be a,
saying,
hold up, real
go ahead.
quick.
Go ahead.
I would never want to be anything but black. That's the point. Y'all missing that. Y'all missing
You're
that. So
missing
you
an
flip it like
aspect.
that. Hold up.
Go ahead.
It's
Go
not the
ahead.
gotcha you think it is. That's the problem. You don't give a fuck about being black. If you could be white man, you would do it.
When did any of us say that?
You would cut your throat right now if
When
you
did
could
any
come
of
back as
us
a
say
white
that?
man tomorrow.
You're tripping. I just said I would be a homeless black man before I'm a billionaire white man. Every time. So don't
Yeah,
put the
whatever.
gender in it. I could care less about anything the white man's got going on. I'm not on that. Again, like I'm trying to tell you, like when I came into this room, just saying, like, look, when it comes down to, yeah, we take the gender off the table, there's still a massive segregation between all the men, period. I think that's like an aspect that y'all are missing. That's all I wanted to bring into the fold, that us men, when we're out here in the world, we know just amongst ourselves there's some real beef going on. I guess from a woman's perspective, y'all just loop us all into the patriarchy and we're all somehow
Wait, hold on. Can I just
benefiting.
say this
But
real
he
quick?
said you would come back as a broke black man, but you don't want to come back as a woman under any circumstances. You'd rather be a homeless black man than be a woman. That's what we're
Yeah,
telling
like
you.
I'm not
That
letting
that
them
is
words
the
come out of my
biggest.
mouth.
That's
I'm sorry.
misogyny. That's
I'm just
misogyny.
not. I'm just not letting those
And
words
y'all,
come
You
out of
don't
my
want the
mouth.
Info want to
experience
say
because you know what happens to
something.
women. That's why they don't want to come back. They know what the fuck they do to women.
I was about to say, yeah, but you didn't say woman though. You
Reaching.
never said be okay woman.
That's reaching. I'm just letting them words come out of my mouth because I understand words have power, and I'm not on
Mm.
that trying to be trans thing
He performed
at
at the
all. At all.
inauguration.
Who?
Y'all remember this nigga performed at the inauguration?
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
you know what, Tara? He be hugged up on that white tea woman too. What's her name? She be cooking. I always forget her name.
Martha Stewart.
He be hugged up on her. Let me see if I can find her.
You talk
I'll
about
put it in
Martha
the chat.
Stewart?
Martha Stewart.
Martha Stewart. Yup.
We know who that
Yup.
is.
Like a bandit, like a coon, like a raccoon. That's why I'm like,
But
no,
these
Snoop
niggas
is
won't
he's
lie.
weird. Yeah.
But when every man, no matter the race, says he doesn't want to be a woman, no matter what, he's letting you know he understands what little power women have and how women have been treated and how they've been treated, how they treated women, and they couldn't imagine having to go through that shit. That's what it is. Period.
No one's disagreeing with you on that at all. It's just the point is that black men were not putting our gender before the race. That's way out of pocket for
But
y'all to
but
be
but you
saying.
just
Y'all are.
did. That's what we're. Are you not? Are you listening to
that's
yourself?
that's the gotcha. I'm honestly just not on at all wishing to be anything in regards to
No. But
changing
sir,
my
hold on. Wait a
gender.
second. Wait a
Absolutely
second.
not.
Hold on. Because be okay, man. Y'all like to do this thing where y'all like to talk down on be okay women. Even as you're speaking, instead of just being straightforward, you want to
Yeah,
triangulate
I got
because
another
y'all
one.
think that we're dumb. But you literally just said that you would rather come back as a man than a be okay woman. Like we all heard you. So just stand on what you said. So
So
y'all
you,
do
Can
go
I
through
just say
race.
something,
you
y'all?
think
I
the
just
same
want
That was
to.
way.
gender
I just want
first.
to acknowledge something real quick.
That's what you think.
AI just said, "Hold up, debating which character to reincarnate as black man or black woman." See, AI fucked up again. That wasn't the two options. AI. I just want to make that point to y'all that was confused from earlier. But y'all can go ahead.
Go ahead, bro. The guy above me. Y'all try to talk to him, man. I tried my part.
Shit, I said what I
Nothing.
had to
Now you
say,
formed
yeah.
your alliance.
So you can
You said
it's a
what?
black woman or a white man, dude.
Y'all already answered it. We already know what y'all answer is.
What was our answer?
We're not playing that game.
We didn't say
Right,
Nah,
like
cause it was
what?
like I had
Hold
to
on.
Y'all
Let me
tell
ask
just
you a
some shit. I went out
question.
and said some shit,
So are
funny.
and
y'all?
then they felt
Hold
as though
up.
that
Are
was my
y'all? Hold up,
complete entry.
sir. Hold up, sir. Are y'all like pro black?
Of
All day,
course.
every day.
Okay. Tell us some of the issues that black women are dealing with today.
I'll tell you one right now. The
Mm.
pharmaceutical industry, the medical industry,
Hold up.
there's no
Pause.
reason.
Pause. Hold up. Slow down.
Go ahead.
What about the pharmaceutical industry?
We don't take into consideration, the fact that black people, we have a difference in how we react to
No. I
medication.
said
Same
black
thing.
women.
Well, there's no reason why the deaths of black women should be skyrocketing. There's no reason why the unalivement of black women should be skyrocketing in the medical industry. There's just absolutely no reason. The only reason
Why is it
that
Yeah,
skyrocketing?
with that whole, it's
is
a
a
lot of
mad,
shit. It's a lot
it's
of
extremely
negligence
neglectful.
going on
Thank
account
you.
of black women. Like what they
Negligence.
do, how they take care of y'all. You feel me?
I would not
It
trust
be
my
shit
black
like
woman
that.
to be, pregnant and trying to go to
Just real
a
quick,
random hospital to
fellas.
have a
Let me just
baby.
interject. I'm so sorry. I don't
So
mean
do
to cut
y'all
y'all off.
support?
But
Hold up, but do y'all support abortion?
I support a woman's right to choose. It's not my decision.
Yeah, it's like
Do you
if
feel the
you don't
same?
want
Do you
it, I
feel
can't
a
blame
hold
you for
up?
not wanting it.
Hold up, sir. Would you feel the same if the woman was pregnant by you? You think that if you get a woman pregnant, she should be able to choose whether or not she keep that baby, whether or not you want it or not?
As young as
Absolutely.
I am, hell yeah.
I
Shit,
have a
Archie.
I might not want
question.
that
What is the
motherfucker
prompt
myself.
saying? What
But
is the
if
Archie.
you want
prompt
it, I want it
saying
too.
exactly? Can somebody explain the prompt to
Hold
me?
up, Afro wanted to say something. You can go,
yeah,
dog.
yeah. I was gonna say, but this is the thing though. BOK men don't care about BOK women getting unalived and things like that, and like children being not being safe. Because if
These
that was
niggas
the case, a
lying.
lot of y'all would become healthcare professionals like doctors and stuff like that. But y'all don't do that. Like y'all don't, you know what I'm saying, sir? Like I don't. That's why I always find it interesting. Y'all want to talk about the unalivement rate, but y'all don't really care. Um,
A lot of niggas ain't even graduating high
Hold up,
school.
let
First of
dog
all,
go.
yeah, I'm
Yeah,
going to mute.
my question was, I'm just trying to understand more about the prompt before I speak on something I don't really understand.
Hold up, what's your understanding so far?
Why do black men put gender before race? I don't really understand what you mean by that. Like,
What
put gender
what do you
before
think black
race.
men's gender is?
Men,
And what is their race?
black, African American.
Okay, so they put being a man before they do being black.
What does that? I don't get that though. I don't understand. That's why I'm asking for a
Wait a
deeper.
second. Wait a second, doll. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a second. You Africa. Wait, Tara, because you said it as simple as possible as you could. Doll, you can't understand that though, because I can.
No, that's why I'm asking for a clarification.
Yeah, but that's the
Uh,
clarification. Like what?
It's not. So clarify for me
Yeah,
then,
but
since you understand it. Go
wait a
ahead.
second. Wait a second. Okay, so BOK men are men, right? That's their gender, right? Doll, doll. Hello.
I hear
BOK
you,
men are men,
babe.
right?
I hear you, babe.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm
And
okay
they're
now.
African American, like you said. So they're putting being a man first. They're gonna put their gender first. They're not gonna do things for their race, specifically. They're not gonna do things for black people because they're black people. They're not gonna fight for black people just because they're black people. They're always gonna fight for their own male interests, right?
That's good enough. So what do you want to say as a response, though?
I feel like the prompt dumb as fuck.
All
Oh,
right, okay, that's
Can I
fine.
answer?
That's fine. No. Go ahead, mute, dog. I don't even know why you came up here, to be honest.
Is that a man?
Yeah.
That's the mammy laugh. Oh God.
Go ahead, Nick.
Okay. To answer the question,
Hold
base.
on. Hold on real quick. I'm so sorry. Yep. They put your cats on the phone so they can translate for dog. I mean, y'all didn't even let me respond to the
It's in
prompt.
heat.
So if y'all gonna let me respond, I could do that. But if not, drop me.
You can drop if you want. You slow and
But
know
can I
the
respond
fuck
to the
over.
prompt or no?
Well,
You
you
don't
said
know
it
what
Can
the
was
she
You
dumb,
prompt
so I
said it
respond
can't
to
was
the
respond to
dumb.
prompt?
the prompt if you said it
Please
was
let
You
her
want to
dumb. You
respond
can't
to the
respond
prompt.
then?
Yeah,
respond.
let me
You don't know
respond.
what the prompt talking about.
I
That's what I'm
understand now,
saying, Tara.
babe.
She don't know. She
I
don't know what it
okay,
means,
let
so
her
how she gonna
respond.
respond? Okay.
No, Afro lady, I wanted to respond. I would Because love to hear what Doll I has to just said say. I
Now
have an
that she get
understanding
it,
now. Yeah, now that Okay, I go get it. ahead, Right. Doll. So now that I understand what this prompt is truly saying, I would say I think it's a silly prompt because do you have 5 examples
Girl, you still,
that
girl,
would
you
tell
slow.
me
Hold up. No, you still
this
asking
is
questions.
facts or is this an
No,
opinion?
you don't know what a question
Is it a
is and
fact
an
or an opinion,
answer.
babe?
You don't have no
Do you have
answers.
an
That's
opinion?
the
Do you have a
thing.
fact?
Yeah, put that cat on the phone. The fuck. Go
Do
ahead,
you
Nick.
have a
Okay,
fact?
I'm gonna go. It actually, dog, to answer that question, it actually is more of a fact, especially when you
Mm-hmm.
look at things more so from a political standpoint. Considering the fact that a lot of things in this country, I'm gonna speak for American. I'm assuming everybody in here is American or live here. A lot of the stuff that a lot of these black men stand for, a lot of it benefits men before it benefits the black community, right? So basically, I feel like, to answer the question on the prompt, I feel like black men do it because I feel like they're always trying to reach to the level or prove that they can be at the level of white men, I guess, in a sense. And I feel like they feel the need to still have some type of superiority and some type of control. So rather than trying to unite and help with issues that will be beneficial to the black community, they think more so as self, because I feel like it stems from like a root of insecurity because of the things that they go through in this country, right? Because everybody
Mm-hmm.
looks at the black man like, okay, they're less than, they're criminal, they don't do this, they can't keep jobs, they're lazy, they're deadbeats. There's a lot of different stereotypes that are centered around the black man. So I feel like they put a lot of their energy into fighting against that by doing things that benefits men, period, rather than helping the black community as a whole.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So
Yeah,
that'll
but
be
So
my answer.
but the
why
thing is,
aren't
hold up,
there
Nick, real quick. Let her just make the point, cause Lord, go ahead, dog.
why aren't there any black men up here to give us examples and
Okay,
how they
pause.
feel?
Hold up. There are two
This
black
is a
men, and I
panel
was
full
hoping,
of
Nick, I was hoping you saw
full of
her cape.
women.
You must not have saw her cape when you explained all that.
I just want to know where the black men at
The black man was
and
up here when you requested up.
see how they
Oh,
feel about the
the black
prompt.
man, where y'all
Hold up,
at? She
gentlemen.
wants
Let her know
y'all.
you
We right here.
here.
Yeah, where the black men
Listen,
at?
She
listen.
dumb as shit.
Let me hear how they feel.
She fucking
Call me, call
stupid.
me, call
This
me all
ain't
the
fair,
names.
yo. This
Listen,
not fair.
listen,
I don't
baby.
think it's fair,
You could
dog.
call me all the
But
names
dog,
you
I
But can
think
want.
I
I
ask
don't
her?
really
Hold
care
on,
about
dog.
none of
Hold
that.
on, dog.
but
Dog.
I
dog,
I
don't
I
wanna.
think
care
to be
about
Hold
none
honest,
of
on.
that.
Hold
I'm
on,
done.
dog. Hold on. Can I ask dog a question, y'all?
Of
Seriously,
course,
y'all gotta be serious sometimes. Dang,
I'm being
dog.
for
I
real.
wanna know. I wanna know what makes you think that like black men put their race before their gender.
I mean, to be honest, this is a topic that I've never truly thought about. But when
Okay.
I
Clearly.
when I think, hold on, when I think about it,
Hmm.
and when I look at the facts, I look at the men that I've been surrounded by, I can understand where you're coming from, but also it's just like, girl, what the hell is you talking about? Like, you know what
Well,
I'm saying?
like, okay,
Because
if you can
black
understand
women
where
do
we
the
coming
same
from,
shit.
but that don't. But okay, I want y'all to understand something. Saying that black women do the same shit is a deflection. Like nobody said that they don't do the
I
same.
never
Actually,
said
I
that.
am.
I never said that.
Actually, hold on. I take that back. Let me take it back. Black women don't put their race, their gender before their race.
Give me three
Black women
examples
do
how they
not
don't.
the same shit. We
Give me an
don't.
example of how they don't do that.
I don't have to because we just don't.
I would love
Black
to
women,
Well,
hear.
dog,
black
you're
women
Yeah.
have
can I say
always.
something
well,
to
wait,
that?
Black women.
to
Can I say
give you
Here's
an
something
the.
to dog?
example. Wait, hold on. Can I give her an
Of
example?
course.
An example would
Hold
Yeah.
be
up, hold up, real
an
quick.
example.
For the sake of the conversation, though, we can look at the civil rights movement. How like
Yeah.
black women have always advocated for like the black community, but when it comes to black women issues specifically, they've never been like something that's been spearheaded. And now those are like things we're still dealing with, right? Like when it comes to reproductive rights, when it comes to femicide is at a critical rate for black women, when it comes to sexual assault and domestic violence, there are a lot of things that black women still deal with. When we talk about like the single motherhood issue, that's a big thing that like black women are left to like bear the responsibility of like fostering the next generation, and the men are just abandoning the women like it don't, the women and the children like it doesn't matter, right? Another one would be how the fact they declassified the degrees and said that certain degrees weren't in professional anymore. A lot that was dominated by black women, so that they can't get financing anymore. Instead of the man being on the tune that this is another way of discrimination, They're negging women and saying, "Well, that's why you got all that fucking student loan debt." Like they don't give a fuck. That's the thing.
We right there with
And
you,
can I
But
sis.
add
we
to
have
a
hold
point?
up, hold up,
Can I add
hold
to
up.
that?
But we have always advocated for. You can look at the Black Lives Matter movement and men being in prison and police brutality. Those things that are tied to black men collectively. And if you look at any of the movements, it's always majority of women supporting those things. But we put our own issues on the back end because we put race first.
Can I ask you a question?
No, because Yep had to add. Yep wanted to add her
Yeah,
example.
go
Wait a
ahead.
second,
Yes,
dog.
I
Can you,
also wanted to add
dog?
my
Can you get off?
example.
Hold on, Yep. Hold on, because doll isn't off teacup. Dog, can you get off
She
teacup,
can
please?
probably hear us
Okay, there we
still,
go.
y'all.
Oh,
Go
But
okay, okay.
ahead.
No. I just want to
what?
make sure she gets the example that she asked
Oh
for. That's
no,
all.
Yeah.
I'm definitely listening.
Okay,
So
all right. There you
basically,
go, Yep.
another example to add to that, just to piggyback off of Afro, there most like when she was talking about the careers that they were trying to go ahead and like pretty much classify that are no longer professional and everything. One of those career fields were nursing, and it was dominant. A lot of black women got into nursing. Why? Because when it comes to pregnancies and everything, and she left. But I'm gonna keep going. When it comes down to pregnancies
Exactly.
and everything that's going on and everything and the difficulties that black women go through, a lot of these nurses, especially in these predominantly white hospitals, undermine them. And that's why we have so many situations where these women are having health complications with their kids or even their own complications. And even then, the fatality rate of babies being born had increased because of the negligence. It's not even because of certain situations and just underlying factors. A lot of it was due to negligence.
Can I? And I just want to
But
add to what
even
you're
oh, go
Yeah,
saying.
we
ahead.
spoke on
Can
that
I add
earlier.
to that as well? Because I want to
Yes.
add to what Tara said and what you said. Yep. Not only that, in the BOK Panther Party, the BOK women were getting abused and they were getting AB'd and they were actually the ones that were doing the community activities while the BOK men
Mm-hmm.
were out there selling smugs. So this is the thing that I want to talk about because the mammies actually need to be studied. Notice when it comes to us, right? Afro Lady, me, call me Jay, Tara, Yup, Dark Horse, right? Notice how when it comes to us and what we
Afro, you
say,
gotta stop
mammies,
calling me Jay. My name is Call Me Lynn. My
why do
name
I keep
Lynn.
calling you? You know
I
what?
don't
I
know.
talk to this girl
Just
named
call me
JJ, and it's like,
Lynn.
what is going on with me, Lynn? What's happening? But yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Sister Lynn. All of us, right?
I was up here like, who the fuck is
Yeah, I'm
Jay?
so sorry. I'm thinking of my friend JJ. What is going on? But yeah, notice how she completely ignored what we were saying and she went straight to where the men's at? Where the men's? Oh my god, are the black men?
Male centered.
Male centered. Y'all see that? Y'all see how dangerous that is and
Mm-hmm.
how evil that is? She
Yep.
completely ignored what we were saying and our pleas and oh well, this is why you shouldn't care about. This is what I'm saying about the mammies. They're just
Mm-hmm.
But if the
dangerous to
men had
women.
said it, she might have believed it. That's the crazy part.
Yeah. Like she didn't even want to
Yeah.
hear it because she asked for the examples. We giving her the examples. This chicken
Not
head,
these bitch ass
she
And
gonna
mind
leave.
you,
niggas.
the
I'm like,
examples are actual facts. This is shit that you could
exactly,
actually look up. It don't matter if it's coming from us
Thank
or
you,
a black man.
anti-troll.
It's a fact. These are real facts that you could look up on your own. But ignorance is bliss, and some people be content with being ignorant because it's easier to be complicit in what you're content with
That lady
rather
wanted
than just
validation.
rather than
And
actually
these
speaking to
niggas
your
wasn't giving
mind.
it, so she left. She
Well,
ain't, I don't think she ran from the argument, y'all. I think she
Yeah,
ran because these
but she
niggas wasn't
already
giving out
didn't
validation.
understand the argument. And that's when I
but
knew her competency level was way too low for her to even be trying to engage in this conversation anyway. Because the question is quite simple. It's very, very simple. I would put this at like a seventh grade reading level.
yeah, I
So
was gonna go
if
ahead.
you, even lower than that, honestly. So if you can't comprehend that, then mama got bigger fish to fry. She got bigger
Yeah,
fish to fry.
Thank you,
but
anti-troll.
one of the things that I talk about when if there is a
Go ahead.
fuck me, Jesus Christ, another call's gonna come in. I swear to God. All right,
Take
I'm
your
gonna try
time.
to go fast. If it happens again, I'll just meet up. But I was gonna say too, when it happens, when you see a woman who right
Thank
is
you,
not ready to have the
Romy.
conversation, one of the things that happened is as a woman, there's no shield from womanhood and things that are going to happen to you regardless of what your position is about it, right? So it doesn't matter if you say something on a panel. Your life as a woman is life is going to life on you. You're going to run into the same thing. You're going to run into men. So it's just a level of delusion or denial. But the same things that happen to the women who are saying it aloud are still happening to her. It's just that she's not ready to meet and have that conversation yet. But she's not excluded because she doesn't acknowledge it. You don't say, well, I'm not going to acknowledge that men do that. And then you walk through life and it doesn't happen. It happens to you. So all of us who've had a negative interaction with men, I'm sure that thing happened to you, right? You didn't go, oh, I won't be doing that today. That man or that stranger or whoever did what he was going to do to you and violate your rights, violate your privacy, violate the 6 foot rule, violate when you said, no, I'm not interested. And you kept walking and he kept following you. Those things happen to you as a woman. So I don't really need sometimes to go back and forth with those women because they are in denial and that still happens to you no matter what. Your experience as a woman cannot be sidestepped. It can't be missed. It doesn't work. It doesn't work that way. But she needs time to come around because it is a horrible realization when you have to wake up to the things that happen to you as a woman, where people disregard you, ignore your boundaries, still push them, still violate your boundaries, violate your word. It's going to happen to you, right? But it is an ugly thing to face. And it takes time to realize, damn, all of this shit is fucked up. So yeah, that's all it is. She just hurt, but I'm going to mute up.
Nah, that's real, but niggas still deal with that shit too, though. Not
Tell me
in that way,
who was
but
pushing your
it's in a
boundaries.
different way. But
Oh, damn it, the
like
story, love. What
niggas be
man was
foul
pushing your
regardless,
boundaries?
whether it's to niggas or women. You feel me? No, I'm just speaking on in general. You know, niggas be confrontational. You feel me?
Let me up. I
And
had to
you
let
can't really
myself
stop that.
up.
Damn, I ain't see you downstairs, babe.
Either you can walk away or nigga, you go all in.
Yeah, I'll say that me and the brother up here, we're not here like to defend manhood or anything. It's really more so to understand the perspective of Black women, internalize it, transmute it into a better world, and just also at the same time, like give you all a little bit of our perspective as well. And in doing so, I'll say we got to think about it with the white man, and he's dating someone, he's getting to know this woman. What's one of the first questions that white man is going to ask? And y'all know where I'm going with it.
Hold on, sir. Say that one more time.
No,
I'm
I
sorry.
don't. Yeah, what? Hold on.
I'm so
Run that
sorry.
back.
Listen to me closely. A white man, he's going on a date with the woman for the first few times. Early on in that relationship, he's going to ask a very particular and important question that most all white men ask.
I don't know. I
You've
don't
been on
date
a
white
wait a second, sir. You've
men.
been on a date with a white T man?
Right? Like,
I went to the
Come on,
panel.
dog. Why are we going there? Like
No,
I
no, no,
said,
no,
I'm
no.
not here
But
to
this is
argue.
the thing, sir.
Yeah,
You
we don't.
said
I
it.
I'm
don't
not
think
here to
any of
You
argue.
us
said
date
it, not
white
me.
men
You
hold
said
either.
it,
on.
nigga.
Hold on. Hold
I don't.
on.
Nobody
Wait,
You know
hold
dates
what?
white
on.
That's
What
men.
you
yeah,
mean? Hold on, y'all. What you
yeah,
mean? What
yeah.
happened to the panel, Tara?
How you get at the top?
Oh, because I accidentally dropped and then I had to let myself back up. They wouldn't even let me up, Tara. They was holding me
That's
from the panel.
crazy.
Yeah, I had to let myself back up. But
That's crazy.
Drika been MIA since the beginning of the live, but that's neither here nor there.
She
What
got
do
into the
white
lid.
men be asking on dates, sir?
Yeah, Liz is in here. So Liz, she says she's been on dates with many white men. How often does
And
a white
she
man
don't
ask,
know.
hey, have you ever been with a Black man before? And what happens if that woman says yes?
It
What?
first. What are you talking
So
about?
we're
What the
not
hell? See what I'm
white. So
saying?
we can't
Y'all are
I ain't
white
gonna
answer
lie,
that
this low,
question.
personified.
that's low key a white conversation.
Yeah, that's a white conversation.
Yeah,
Like,
Liz.
Literally.
I don't think any of us date.
So we
I'm gonna
could,
speak for myself, but I don't date white
I
men.
don't even date white women,
And
bro.
I don't
you
think
don't
a
even need
white
to
man is
date them
gonna
to know
ask a black
this.
woman if you've
Well,
dated a black
sir,
man.
Liz said
Liz
I'm
said
finna
no.
say
they
to
never
that.
asked her that.
Liz
I,
said no, but sir, this is the second scenario you brought up that you don't have personal experience with. You started with the prison thing, and now you're
yeah,
asking about white women on dates, and you have no experience because you're not a white woman who date. But you got a lot of outside of your own experience examples. Tell
yeah,
me something about you. Stop reaching.
yeah. Tell us about these white T men you be on dates with. Come on, tell
See
me.
this, and that right there
What
is
you
why
say,
I
white
didn't say
man?
I would reincarnate as a black woman because of that
Look at
little,
you.
jab
First of
And
past
you
all,
still
first
Lenny.
of
stuck on
all, let
that.
me say,
That's
let me
real
explain something
funny.
to you, sir. Hold on, let me explain something to you. I already know that BOK men are white supremacists. First of all, Tara ain't even gotta
White
ask y'all.
supremacists
She
is
first of all, I
crazy.
already know. I ain't even gotta ask y'all. I already know y'all are white supremacists. So I promise you, I already know y'all ain't gonna pick a BOK woman because y'all don't even like being BOK with your black ass. But I'm just confused as to
I'm not
why
even
you
gonna respond to
saying
that.
a white T man. What is a white T man gonna ask? This is my thing though. This is my thing with a lot of y'all BOK men. Y'all sound very GAY when y'all talk about white T men because y'all are always talking about their junk.
What?
Y'all are always talking about like
What
relationships
the
when it
fuck?
comes to them. It's just y'all sound very GAY, sir. You don't sound like
Yo, let me land
a
my
straight
plane. This
man.
is out of pocket.
No,
Let me
no,
land
you
my
out of
plane.
pocket though. You.
I literally got interrupted.
Yo,
I don't even
Tara,
know where
what
this
it
is
do?
going.
Please. Yeah. So all I was trying to say is that if you don't have the experience, if nobody in the chat can confirm it, my bad. Let me just land the plane by saying
What is he talking about?
white men do not like when their
He
woman
said
has
the
been with
white.
a black.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Jesus.
Go ahead.
White men do not like when their woman has been with a black man. So to pretend like there's some alliance between black men and white men is quite frankly hilarious. And
Wait
then
a
to say that
second.
we
Wait a second. Hold on,
align with
sir.
white
See, but
supremacy,
hold on. This is why I say I
You
think you're
got it
very
wrong.
GAY because this is the thing. It is a connection between y'all two because y'all are both men and y'all understand that. So both BOK men and YT men. Hold on, sir. Wait a second, because you got on mute. Both BOK men and YT men benefit from the patriarchy. Okay, so y'all do put. So hold on. Wait a second. So I understand that BOK men and YT men y'all compete. Now YT men are obviously winning, but this is that thing that you just did, it's stupid. Of course a YT
which makes
man wouldn't
sense.
want, hold on, of course a YT man would want his daughters or any of their group, the women from their group dating y'all. They don't, of course they don't like y'all, but y'all still benefit from the patriarchy.
No, he
It's
was
mainly
saying that he
because
don't.
they
No, no,
be
no, no.
feeling that way all the
Look,
way
hold
Yo,
around the
y'all
on.
niggas
board,
just be
not even
chatting
just
on
white
here,
Look,
people.
bro. I ain't gonna lie.
hold on. What he's saying is that the white man doesn't want to link up with him as black men, and I got that point, sir. The problem is that y'all want to link with the white man. So if the white man got asked a question,
Hell
would you
nah.
come back as a white woman or as a black man? He would pick whiteness. He would pick his race. He
What?
would not
Nah,
pick male. Yes, the
I'm gonna
fuck
be
he
a black
would.
That's just
man
Not
every
Yes,
crazy.
he
day.
losing
I came
would.
his
back
white
as a
privilege.
broke,
That's
Bro,
He's
homeless
me
not
black
personally
man
though.
before I came back as a
losing.
white
yo,
He's
can
not
everyone
Wait a
answer
losing
second.
his
this?
white.
Can
Will
everyone
you
answer
shut the
this?
fuck up?
Hold on, PB.
No,
Hold on,
hey,
PB.
hey,
Wait a
Drop
this.
second.
PB.
PB,
You
go
just
ahead.
got up here. Just drop him because
Yeah,
he's
can y'all
not.
drop
You're
PB,
not. You
please?
Nah, I'm
haven't.
He's a
chilling, I'm
You
chilling.
bandit.
haven't been
Just drop
introduced to
him.
the conversation. Just hold on. Now, what I'm saying to you is the point that you made is exactly explaining the prompt because you understand that white men don't want to align or be associated with anything a black man has touched. He don't fuck with y'all, but y'all fuck with him. Y'all stay wanting to slurp on the white man's you know what and want to get
Exactly.
access and proximity to him. When if he came back and he got reincarnated, he is not losing his white privilege and all the perks that come with it. He would be a woman first. He would never be black.
the
And your
hell?
dumb ass don't want to be a woman. You will be a white man instead. That's why they're fucking winning because y'all chasing their fucking coattails. Y'all want to
Exactly.
be over there with them and they don't want you at the party. They don't want you at the table. They don't want you at the business meeting. They ain't sharing assets nor secrets. They're not giving you shit. And you still chasing it instead of saying, how about I link up with a black woman? No, I want to do one of these black women. I want to make sure that I'm next to these white men. And you proved the
Exactly.
point. What's your own example, sir? You lost. But I'm gonna mute up.
What?
Yeah,
Hold
yes,
on, let
sir.
Publix
Yeah,
go,
please.
You're
y'all.
right. Y'all got it.
Hold
Y'all
on,
Yeah,
got
what up,
it.
thank you.
sir?
It's
Yes, sir.
Hold up,
Just
hilarious.
mute.
sir.
Let that marinate.
What's up, Publix?
What it do, Tara? Hey, I just gotta applaud you though because you be coming up here like starting these lies with these rage baiting ass prompts. So I just gotta give it props to you. You feel me?
You
Props to the
feel
rage
rage?
bait.
Now
This
I
is
don't feel
funny
Hold on,
as
you
rage
feel
shit.
bait.
rage?
Now I don't feel rage bait. It just these prompts be very stupid though. I can say that.
They know they out
But
of
you
pocket.
always coming up to comment on it though.
I know, but I like talking
What
to
you
you,
want to
Tara.
say? What you want to say?
I just like
Thank
talking to
you,
you. How
DJ
you doing?
Harmonics.
How was your Easter? Now it's like
She
that.
don't
Now you
celebrate
can't even
Easter.
answer a question.
That's a black
Hold
queen. She
on,
don't
I'm eating
celebrate
Cheetos.
Easter.
What you say?
I said, how was your Easter?
It's good. Answer the question, nigga. The fuck?
I don't want to answer the question, bro. I just want to just listen to this bullshit.
Okay, let's
You
ask you
don't
a
want to say
question.
nothing?
Would you come
Nah,
back
You
and
want to give your...
say,
you be having
let's
some good
ask you a
prompts though.
question
I ain't gonna
about
lie, but
marriage?
some gonna be
Let's see what he
bullshit.
said.
Hold on, are you from HR?
I'm from HR. What that is?
Did HR send you over?
Who is HR?
Cause you
Damn, you
didn't
ain't never
say...
had a
Damn,
job?
he
She
had
talking
a
about
job
HR.
before. You
What
never
the
had
fuck
no.
job
How you
before?
don't know what HR
Y'all
is?
know, y'all know
How old are
Bammies don't have
you?
no daggone
Thank you, DJ.
jobs.
Hold
Nah,
on.
I do have a job.
How old are
What's
you?
your job?
Got on
I'm
construction suit in the
19.
pit.
I'm
Oh, you
a
do construction?
hey. Here's my job. I'm a apprentice electrician.
Oh yeah,
And
construction ain't got no HR for.
hey, PB, bro, like these niggas on my dick in the comments. What? Ain't worked all day. Drop him.
Oh, don't
So
worry
you got
about them
shit to
comments,
say.
PB. Don't worry about that.
I bet. I'm just listening though because hey, Tara, I gotta keep it real though, bro. You do be having some raised bait and prawns though.
All right, I'm gonna give
But
you
you
a
be
spot to somebody else. You ain't saying shit.
I
Put
bet.
that shit in comment. What's up, people?
What's up? Hey, she got a little point now. As a black man, a lot of I can't say us, man, because I don't feel like that. I don't want to sit at their table. I know no matter what I do, they ain't gonna look at me as equal. No matter how much money I get, no matter how much success I get, I ain't never gonna be one of them. And I'm okay with that.
Valid
I want my
points.
own table. I feel like
Valid
that's the
points.
same thing with like sports and stuff. I don't
That'd be
understand why
Let
real.
we
me ask you a
still
question. Hold up. Let me ask you a question.
go ahead.
I'm gonna ask you the same question. If you can come back as a white man or a black woman, which one would you do?
A black woman first. I ain't never want to be. There's never time I don't want to be black. I love my skin. I
That
love my
part.
So what you
people.
think
I
about
love my culture.
the two men below you, Love Foe and Sir Xavier?
Go ahead, lie on my
They will come
name.
back as white men. What you think about that?
I
I did
never
not
said
say
that.
that. We
I
never said no goofy shit.
I could understand living in America, wanting to experience white privilege,
So you do
but
want to
I,
be a
I don't
white T man.
I don't I don't I don't want to be that.
You
No, what
see
I
how
trying to
when
tell
you
you
say
is
some
is
shit,
it,
like you
you
give
can't
some
have
example of
understanding.
something, and
You
then
got to be able to
she
you
just
got to be
flip
able
it
to
on
put
some.
yourself in,
She
yeah, you got
flip
to
it
be able
on
to put
some
yourself in
nigga. You want to
somebody
be
else's
that?
shoes. That don't mean you won't beat them.
You feel me?
I could understand living in America of the transgressions that we've gone through as human to want to feel good and have a good life. You understand what I'm saying? So if you've been through nothing but trials and tribulations, I can understand if you want to see what the other side feel like for a day. But for a lifetime, no, man. No. If I got to choose to be black or not, I'ma always choose black. But if you talk a hypothetical, if I could change something for a day, I'd be a lot of things. I'd be an animal, I'd be a lot of things. But we don't stick together enough because we want to be part of somebody else's table. We make the needle move. We always have and we always will. And if you wake up and come together and stop coming together on stupid stuff. The one time we was together was when we didn't want TikTok banned. You understand what I'm saying? Or George Floyd.
What you mean by
What?
together?
Coming
Okay.
together on one accord. Coming together on one
Like, what does that
accord.
look like?
That's what I'm saying. You don't really know because we don't really do that.
No, no,
When it's
no. It's not that I don't know. I want you to say what you mean by it.
coming together on one accord, on one agenda to make the needle move, like how the alphabet community can come together and get their rights. You know what I'm saying? We always fighting amongst each other instead of coming together and making our
What thing?
lives
Hold
better.
up. What issues are black women facing that you support?
Say that again.
What issues are black women facing that you advocate against? Okay, advocate for.
What for a black woman do I advocate for?
Now, what issues are black women dealing with that you advocate for?
I mean, like almost the same stuff like equality. You know, black women ain't treated the same.
No, tell us like what black women are dealing with.
I can't speak for black women. I ain't a woman. All I can speak for
Thank
is
you,
what
baby
my
King.
black queen
Hold
shared
up.
for
You want
me.
to come together? Hold up. You want to come together, but you don't know what black women go through.
No, because
Thank
you
you,
can't.
baby
Hold
King.
on. You can't speak for me as a black man. You ain't a black man. All you can speak through is what your partner or somebody shared with you.
No, we know
But
what
you
y'all
can't
niggas go
speak for
through.
me. You
Yeah, I
can't.
can.
You no,
Can
you
I
can't.
add to the point that she's
Yes,
trying
I
to make?
can. Yeah, hold up.
When you finish, of course.
Hold up. Y'all niggas broke. Y'all
Who
not educated enough,
who
right?
broke? Because
Hold
y'all
up.
broke
This
Y'all
too.
be
is
Then
hold up.
what is you
Hold up.
talking about?
Hold up. Y'all be harassed by the police. Y'all be in jail. We know what y'all be going through.
That
Y'all don't
ain't
like to talk about feelings and shit.
you said
that
some
ain't
bullshit, bro.
that's
Crazy.
general problems you see on social media. That ain't every black man transgressions. I can say the
Thank you,
same
Lady
thing for
Q.
y'all.
That
Y'all get
and it's like
harassed.
not even
Y'all
that.
y'all over
That's just a
y'all
man
over
thing and
sexualize
just a
yourself.
poor thing,
Exactly.
honestly. That's a poor thing.
But you don't know what I go through personally. As a black man, you can't tell me what I go through. You can speak generally, but we can all
I
do
just
that.
told you, sir. We know what y'all go through. Black women advocate for y'all issues, but y'all don't know what the fuck we go through.
We
Now we talking
we
about something
advocate for
together.
y'all too. If we didn't advocate for each other, nothing would happen.
So come with your advocate for.
Excuse me? I can't understand you with a mouthful.
You want to deal with it. I'm eating my chips. But hold up. What issue the black women facing that you advocate for?
Y'all face some of the same issues. Y'all get harassed by police. Y'all get harassed by men. Y'all get over sexualized sometimes. Y'all don't get fair
No, no, no,
wages.
no. Hold up. What things do black women deal with that black women don't?
What?
No, nigga, you heard me.
I driving to work. If I heard you, I wouldn't ask you to say it again. You the one
Interesting.
chewing with a mouthful. Speak clearly, and I can understand you the first time.
No, I'm going. I'm gonna stuff my fucking mouth. Shut up.
Exactly.
We already
That
told
the
her to
problem with y'all
say.
new generation of women now, though.
We were talking about earlier how black women suffer in the medical field, medical industry, at eons more times than black
Yeah, they
men
the
or
number
white
one. They
women.
the number one people not treated right. You know, giving birth and in the hospitals. We know that, and we advocate for that.
We need, as men, black men, we got to be tracking our woman's cycle. And then she in her luteal, ovulation, follicular phase. We need to be making sure she's eating healthy if she can. We need to be making
No,
sure that.
no,
But be
y'all be trying
real,
to
women
get
advocate
women
more for
pregnant.
us than
Don't
they
do
advocate
that.
for themselves. Y'all advocate more for men than y'all advocate themselves. Prime example, women's basketball. If there's more women on the world than men, if y'all would just watch a little bit of it, them girls would get paid what they deserve to get paid. But y'all don't do that. Y'all come together on stuff y'all want to come together on, and not what y'all need to come together on.
Well, to add
Then
to
y'all
that
then y'all
point,
want to fuss at the black man like we don't support y'all.
well, people to kind of go against that point, that you kind of proved the point when you made that statement just by using women's basketball. So a lot of women don't watch sports, period, right? But so like for them, they're probably
You don't.
not. Hold on, let me finish. They're probably not as well versed and knowledgeable as to what's going on with the NBA. Whereas the majority of the women, we know what's going on with a more pressing and serious issue, such as um, the negligence that go on in these hospitals when it comes to black pregnancies, right? And I think that was the point that she was kind of making. We do advocate, and even when it came down to voting, the majority who voted, most of the black women, we did our shit, but there were a lot of black men who were against
You know that's
a
facts.
black female president, and even then, like a lot of the stuff that Kamala Harris had, like a lot of the policies that she had in place did help benefit women, and it was they were pro feminism and everything, especially for black women. But what I'm saying is a lot of black men were against that, and they didn't have an actual reason why. So you got these black men who are saying, "No, we don't need a woman as the president. We don't need a woman as the president," but can't even give a solid reason why, or their reasoning only has to do with, oh, she want that gay shit going on, but you don't care about the detrimental state that our current president will leave us in. You get
What?
what I'm saying? So
I agree with you, but I say this to
we,
that though.
but
But
what
to
you said
combat
when
that,
you said we pick and choose. I'm not
because y'all
disagreeing with
do.
that. I didn't disagree. I just said that I feel like when it comes down to the conversation, it's about the severity of what we pick and choose to speak on and the severity of the situation and which issue is more pressing. If you look at both of those situations, if you look at the WNBA and you look at negligence in the medical field and everything, and the death rate that happens with black women or their black babies, which one is more of the pressing issue, the WNBA or
I just use that example, but back to my point, it ain't them who supporting y'all in that medical field. It's us supporting y'all. It ain't your other your other kin or
Wait a
sisters
second.
doing
Wait a
it.
second. Hold on, people. What do you? Where are y'all supporting BOK women in the medical field?
Not even
Hold
that.
on.
I'm gonna say this.
Wait a second.
What I'm saying,
Hold on.
Wait a
Nah,
what I'm
second.
I'm
Wait a
saying
answering.
second.
is,
No,
Wait,
this
wait,
is
wait, wait,
me
wait.
answering your
what I
question.
No,
what
but
I'm
I
saying
want to
is,
hear that
Hold
answer
on.
though, people.
it's your fellow black men supporting you with the women in the medical field. White women ain't supporting y'all.
Wait a
It's a
second.
very
Hold on,
few
We
white
people.
didn't
women
Hold
say
on.
supporting
Wait
white
a
y'all
men.
second.
because
Wait a second.
it's
Hold on.
it's
Hold on. Hold on. Wait a
it's
second, because he's doing this
it's
thing. He's doing this. Wait a
it's
second. Hold
it's
on, people.
them.
Wait. Hold on. Because you're doing this thing that's actually
Why
really
I can't get my
disrespectful.
point? What
Wait. But hold on. Hold on. Listen. I'm asking you, how do BOK men
I
in the medical
I
field?
about to
Hold
tell
on.
you if you
Hold
let me
on. Wait.
explain. If you let me speak, I can tell
Okay,
you
well,
how
let me
black
ask the
men are
question.
supporting
See,
y'all.
hold on.
You
Wait a
didn't
second. Let
ask
me
the
ask the
question. Let
question.
me answer the
But there you
first
go.
one.
But you don't really care about black women for real because you're not even letting me
I
speak. Hold on. Listen,
you
no.
asked. Go
What?
ahead. Go ahead.
No. How are you guys? Wait a second. How? Like, no. Tell me the statistics and stuff like that. How are you helping BOK women in the medical field? How are you doing that? What are y'all becoming doctors? Like, tell me how y'all are doing that.
Okay, you ready to listen? You ready to keep your mouth closed and listen now?
Shut
We
the
waiting.
fuck
Okay,
up.
because
Shut up.
ain't
No.
nobody
Shut up.
helping y'all
Shut up.
more than black men. The white woman ain't helping y'all.
You
Statistically,
idiot.
we helping
You
y'all.
idiot. You're a
They ain't
dummy.
helping y'all. They doing the dumb shit to y'all ass. We standing by y'all ass advocating with y'all.
You know what?
If
This
it
is why
was
I
them,
can't.
the
This is
shit
why I
wouldn't be
can't.
happening to
Tara,
y'all.
I can't do it.
Yeah, we were asking you
Can't
to
answer the
answer it
question
without
also.
bringing up
He
other
can't
people
answer it.
because it was
I
And he's
specifically
bringing up
about
other
black
people,
men.
y'all.
I did bring
That's
it up.
what we're
If
Yeah.
saying
somebody else
is
was
that
helping you, ain't nobody else there helping y'all.
women
What is you talking about? Y'all
we
gotta
had
open y'all
so
eyes and stop
people
being.
what we're saying is that if there are YT nurses and they are the cause, the answer that black women did is we became black
Black
nurses.
nurses.
So
Yes.
that was the
Will,
answer
will
we're
you?
looking for. So that's how we advocate for other black women by
But
being
y'all
black
already know
nurses,
that the
black
proof in the
nurse
pudding is more
practitioners.
is
So
more
we're there.
is more of
The
us in
only
the
thing
medical
you
field
said
today than
was
ever.
white, but
No,
you
it's
were saying
not.
you
No, it's
pivoted to
Yes,
not.
white
it is.
women.
No, it's
You
not.
And
Hold on.
today's
Wait a
day and time,
second.
yes, it
you
Wait a
is.
second. Hold
pivoted
on,
to
people. Hold
white
on.
men.
Let me
You
give you the statistic real quick because I know Yep was talking. It's hold on. We only make 6.7% of doctors. 6.7% of doctors are BOK. Okay, the rest is everything else. And then it's less. I think there's less black female doctors.
Compare that to
That's a
what it was
lie.
30 years ago.
It has not been a growth of black doctors though, sir. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's why I asked you earlier. How are y'all making a
doesn't
change?
know. You know,
Yeah, he
he
doesn't
doesn't know.
know.
But what we're saying is that women go into things that affect the community, and that's what men don't understand. So when we're saying we're doing things that affect the community, it means like teachers and nurses, things like that, where we are like boots on the ground with helping each other, like elbow to
Social
elbow.
work.
There are
Yeah.
women who go out of their way and will drive an hour to see a
Yes.
black doctor. We'll wait for 6 months
Hmm.
to get an appointment to see a black doctor. Like we're pushing our health, our business everywhere we feel safe. And y'all don't understand that, yes, we need those numbers, and that's how it changes. We change it from the inside out. We're not talking about you standing there if a woman is at the hospital, you standing there also helpless because it's a white person treating her. So you and your wife or girlfriend are also still at the hands of the white T nurse or doctor that's in there. The way to change it from the
Mhm.
inside out is to be the doctor and be the nurse. That's all we're saying.
To
They
also
gotta be
be
the change
there,
agents to
like
see.
earlier on the panel, we had a black man who, when his baby mama was going, just gave birth, he decided, he was like, I'm about to go get me some food. And he didn't even bring the lady back no food. Like he said, oh, well, the hospital feed y'all good. He didn't give a fuck. He didn't think about her. He didn't
That's
think
just
about
a
like, let me just buy her some food anyway. And my thing was, why the fuck you leaving a black woman at the hospital by herself, period? Like,
that's just a fuck
shouldn't
ass
no
nigga.
black man be leaving a black woman at the hospital by herself? Period. If you have a baby mama, if you have a wife, if you have a mama, your black ass should never leave a black woman at the hospital by herself, period. At all, ever. And it's crazy because statistics show that girls, women will be there for their parents in old age more than the sons will. And I'm telling y'all right here, right fucking now, if your mama ain't got no daughters, and when she get old, if she ever go to the hospital, don't you ever leave your black ass mama at the hospital by herself at all, ever. Make
The
sure
thing
she is
with
watched by
that,
all time.
women are naturally
Understood.
nurturers. You feel me?
No, that's an excuse.
You're
No,
supposed
That's
to
an excuse.
I'm not.
protect. No. You're
Nah, I'm not
supposed to
excusing
shut up.
nothing.
You're supposed to
Nigga, I'm not
protect.
excusing
You're
nothing. Shut
supposed
up,
to
my nigga. You ain't
protect.
even conducting
When you
yourself
talking about
correctly.
somebody's nurturing, but y'all over here talking about some of y'all protectors and ain't protecting shit. Lynn just told you how to protect, and your answer was y'all the nurturers. You keep sending women out. That's why y'all not respected as men. Y'all quick to go ahead and shift that shit back to a woman instead of making your fake ass claim about being a protector in actuality. You're not
I
doing
never
it.
Mhm.
said
You're
nothing
pushing
in
it to a woman.
regards to
You
being a
did. You said we
protector.
nurturers. I'm telling you. So
Yeah.
what's your role? If you're not nurturing, you ain't
Hey,
protecting.
how
You're
many
a
of y'all
waste of
married or got a
space.
man?
You're
And
not,
they
you're
love
not,
to
I'm
revert
telling you,
back to
you're a
that.
waste of
That don't
space.
people,
Love,
that's
you're
not
what I'm
relevant.
telling you. But if a man tell you his duty is to do nothing, he's a waste of space. Stop
Of
linking up
course,
with these
yeah.
men.
That's a
Why
nothing
would you
ass
get a
motherfucker.
husband if he's a nothing ass piece of shit and he won't do anything? That's the prompt. Thank you, Tara.
Hmm.
Exactly. You're proving that you're not useful at all in any
No,
way.
I'm saying I'm
No
making that a
need.
prompt.
Oh, making a prompt. Yeah, don't link up with these niggas for nothing. They're not doing anything. Better not marry them. Better not live with them because they're telling you right now in your face they're not doing shit for you.
Who hurt you?
It's not
You
about
keep
being
saying
hurt. It's about
Boy,
being
I hope y'all don't
passionate
fuck with men
behind
at
the
all
facts.
then. Boy, I hope y'all don't mess
That's
with men
the
at all. I hope
that's
y'all don't mess with black men.
But
I hope
that's
y'all
not
don't.
that's the problem right now. I feel like y'all like every time we rebut with a fact, y'all are coming back with feelings, and then it's like when you don't have a valid
Where the
hold
facts
on,
at?
let's
Y'all ain't
look
show
at
no
you be
facts. Y'all
speaking
Going
talking about
back.
crazy
feelings.
and
Y'all ain't show
shit.
No,
no
we did
facts.
come
Damn.
back. We
Y'all
did
ain't pull
come
up
with
no
facts.
facts, no
Came
What
with
are
a
numbers.
you
straight
talking
Y'all just
filler
about?
spouting
just
stuff.
now.
She just gave you an example. What are you talking about?
Man,
Afro just
where that
gave
come
you an
from?
example.
An
Where that come
example
from?
of
Where that
what?
come from?
What are you
Exactly.
talking
You
about?
just
When
talked
she was
about a
talking
whole bunch
about
of
the
Hold
nothing
nurturing,
ass
on,
Hold
hold
shit.
up,
she
y'all.
on. I'm
Hold
not.
up.
Hold on.
Hold
I don't
up. Hold
care,
up.
bro.
Hold up.
I can't
Hold
argue with
on. I
ignorant
wanna hold
people.
up. Hold up. I wanna give a fun fact. Make sure y'all tap the screen. Send heart me. Y'all can support the people on the panel in the live room, but I do want to give a fact. 100% of black men on this panel, some bitch ass niggas. Y'all got it. Thank y'all. Make sure y'all tap the screen and support the live goal, y'all.
No, no, but
What?
aside from what Tara just said, I want to know what got y'all in a tizzy. In the
Cause
words
he
of my
couldn't answer
twin.
the question she
Hold on.
asked.
What question?
She asked
What's
him,
up, Dex?
Afro had asked, I think it was Afro who had asked him,
It
give an
was.
example of how
Thank you, Miss
black
Info.
men have advocated for black women when it comes to the problems that we have. And his answer was basically that he's just there emotionally available and he placed the blame on white women, which we already acknowledged that the white people are the problem. We know who the problem is. We're trying to see why you guys aren't helping aid the problem. And he could not answer that question. And when everybody rebutted with the actual facts, and she even gave you the statistics, y'all didn't care to listen. So once again, ignorance is a choice. That's what they choose to be. It's complicitness, and that's a part of the problem.
Exactly. Thank you. Because I was letting him know that only 6.7% of Black people are doctors. Okay. And it's less than 6.7% are Black and female. So I'm just letting you know that y'all are
Which
not
is
Yeah,
doing.
a
but
Hold
since
on.
fact.
Wait a
That's
second.
a
2005,
Wait a
fact.
second. See, hold on. But shut
since
your mouth. Wait a
2005,
second. Shut your mouth.
What's
Hold on.
up, Insane Everybody? I didn't see you in a
Hush.
while.
Wait a second, because I'm talking. Listen, but this is the thing. So you're not actually advocating. What you're doing is you're putting on a performance. This is what BOK men like to do. Y'all like to be like, no,
ignorant.
no, no, we helping y'all. We helping y'all. What you mean? You know what? And then y'all start to get violent
If
when
y'all
we're
hate black
hold
men,
on, wait
just
a
say that.
second. Wait a
If
second.
y'all
Then y'all
hate black
start to
men,
get
just say
violent.
that.
Wait a second. But then y'all start to get violent as soon as we're like, no, these are the facts and this is the truth. Y'all start to get very violent. Sir, I already know y'all are not helping BOK women when it comes to this healthcare. I already know, people. I already looked at the stats. I already looked at where y'all
You don't
dominate
know.
in, what sectors
You
It's
y'all
don't know.
dominate in.
facts.
You just look
She's
for something
backing
to
it up
find
with
your
All
support.
right.
okay, so people
What facts? Where you getting
come
your
with the
information
facts.
from?
She
Where so I
gave
can
you
look
the
it up too?
statistics. She just got do you know what a statistic is, love bug? Is
The
that a big
answer
word for
is we
Elmo?
need more black
Like
doctors.
statistics are actual facts. That's real evidence and
But
Where
you're
you
numbers
get
right
to
your
back
about
facts
up what
that.
from?
she's
We
saying.
need
Where
more
you get
black
your
What are
facts
you
doctors.
Hold
from?
That's
on.
Thank
it.
you,
mean?
Stash Baby.
No, you're
I
right
want to look the
about
same
that.
facts
We
up.
do.
Send me the facts so I can look it
That's
up
the whole
myself.
kill.
Where you getting them from?
Uh,
That's all I'm asking. So I can
but
educate myself.
the man who said that we need more black doctors. Where you at? Raise your hand, sir. Which
I'm
one are
right here.
you? Okay, you're right. I do think
Thank
that
you,
we need
Dex.
more black doctors, but My question to you as a black man is, do you think that like we're gonna get more black doctors if a lot of black men in our community and women, because the women are following behind the man, if I'm being quite honest, say things like school is not important, like getting your education,
Thank
like
you. Ain't
you're
for
not gonna make no
everybody.
money anyway, like don't get educated, like
Yeah,
the
nah.
rhetoric that's being spread in our community about education. Like, do you think we're gonna get the black doctors that we need?
Hell nah, for the simple fact, like, man, all these motherfuckers going to grab their CDLs and shit. Niggas is going to trade schools and shit.
School is
Like,
popping.
it's money
Mm-hmm.
right now.
What? Just
Yeah,
Motherfuckers
but
ain't
like,
even trying
but
to
just a
become that.
second. Hold on, but it's not about just trade because trade is just about making money. We're talking about education. We're talking about you being an
That's what
education.
I'm saying.
So
Like,
hold on, but
no,
wait a
we
second.
not.
Hold on, because that trade is more so like you're working as in a worker. You're the worker. But what I'm trying to tell you is, what about how to run a business? You need to know how to do that. So therefore, you go to college for that type of stuff. So yes, trade is good. It is, and you're not going
but
to get a
that's
lot
what
in a
he's
lot of good.
saying.
I'm
But
Hold,
we
But you do
need,
Afro, that's
yeah, but
understand,
we need
you
the
do
college
understand going to
education
school to run
too.
a business ain't like going to
you
do doctor stuff. I
People,
understand
you
now.
cut me
I'm not
off.
Everybody
talking
can't
to you.
You
I'm
feel
not
comprehend that.
talking
me?
to you, sir. Hold on, I'm
You
not
had
talking to
cut me
you.
off. I'm saying that to say that we don't even have enough people pursuing that occupation.
But there's a reason for
You
that.
feel me?
Any doctors in the house? Any doctors in the chat?
Are you
Any
a
doctors?
doctor?
why
Any nurses?
Are you
No,
why
a
is
because that
it?
shit
doctor?
hard. That's what I trying to say.
Are you a
That shit ain't
doctor?
easy.
Hold on. Is one thing that I know about school and education and anything is if you passionate about it. First of all, everything is hard. Getting a degree is hard in general if you're not passionate about it. But
Mm-hmm.
information is out there and it's easy actually if you think about it. Nothing
Right.
is like actually really hard if you pursue it
Okay, okay,
like
and
and
that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah,
consistently.
You're
that's
right,
real.
And I think that
1000%.
like
What
I
y'all
think
doing?
that
What's your
like
occupation then? What's your
I
occupation?
huh?
What's your occupation?
Well, to
Since
answer
it's
your question, I'm a therapist for kids, and I actually work in a
oh,
black
okay,
owned.
okay, that's cool. Cause that's
Yes,
hard, and
and
that's
so,
talking
Yeah,
but
about
that's
what
What's
you're
your
dope.
talking about.
occupation? Hold on. What's your
But you want
occupation, people? What's your
I'm an engineer.
occupation?
I'm an engineering
What kind of
technician, but I come from
engineer? What kind of engineer?
automotive. But I come from a family that was in the
Mm-hmm.
medical field. And I smart. I graduated number 16 out of 150 in my class. But I can't be, like you say, part of it's passion. Part of it is passion. I'm passionate about the medical field. But to sit here and be like, a bunch of us can be doctors? No.
A bunch of us can be doctors. Why do you have that defeated? Hold on.
How
So
many of
you
y'all
think
in
that,
that field now, besides the
wait
hurt?
a minute. Wait a minute, people. Do you think, as a black man, and be honest, because we really got to have this conversation, do you think that Asian people are smarter than us?
In
Nah,
today's
they
day and
just they just
time,
heavy
Genetically.
into their
No,
and,
no,
to,
no,
book.
and
no, no,
today's,
no. Hold on.
No.
Genetically, do you think they're genetically
no, no,
superior than us?
Hell
no,
No?
nah.
Why
no.
do you think that Asian people are able to go and become doctors more than black people?
They
Be,
organ
be,
hold
be,
on, watch
Hold
this.
on,
They
Luke. Hold on,
organized.
me
Luke. Hold on,
personally,
Luke.
They
Lufos, hold
more
on. You're
personally,
not the one that
organized.
said it.
It's
I'ma
Lufos,
say
hold
many.
this.
They
on.
more
Me personally,
organized.
hold
They
on, bro.
Lufos.
It's gonna
already
be quick.
Let him speak for himself. Go
Me
ahead.
personally, because most of the people ain't Americanized. Back in the day, before our people got real Americanized, we were trying to do more professional stuff. But if you look at the Chinese people who've been here for 20, 30, they people that been here for longer, now a lot of them boy hip hop and stuff. They ain't trying to be doctors and stuff like that. Now, if they coming fresh over here, that's a different story. Them Indians and them people who fresh coming over, still in the markets, taking away most of the professional jobs. But once you to become
That's not what it
Americanized,
is.
Oh
the
my
system
god.
is
That's
shit.
not what it is.
But
That's
it's not.
not what
Man.
it
It's but
is.
what
Hold
I'm saying, it
on.
doesn't
Oh,
work if
go ahead.
he just said that his family, they're all in medicine and he graduated at the top of his class and he didn't go into medicine. I can't make this shit up.
And
We're
that's
not
not
talking
what it
about other races. This
is.
in his home right there.
But
He
most
said
of
he
y'all
No,
comes
ain't in
from
medicine
medicine.
no,
neither,
I
though.
brought it
But
up. I asked him, hold on. That's not
How
what
many
it
of y'all in
is.
medicine?
Hold on. I'm not in medicine. That's not my passion. But
Okay,
I have
that's not my passion neither. So I should get a pass
hold
too,
on.
though.
No, I didn't. You don't have to go in medicine. We're having a conversation. Calm the fuck down. What I'm telling you is that there are a bunch of black kids who it can be their occupation. It can be what they are. But when there are black people around them, let's say this conversation as Black adults, and it's a little Black girl who looked at Doc McStuffins and she said, I want to be a doctor when I grow up. Uncle People having a conversation. Uncle People say being a doctor is hard. Going to school to be a doctor is hard. Not many Black people go to school to be a doctor. Oh, the Asians, they can go to school to be doctors because of this. Oh, getting an education is pointless. Oh, yeah. So get your CDL. Oh my God, all the Black people should go into trades. What do you think that's going to do to the little Black girl or little Black boy who had dreams of becoming a doctor? When the language in our community is always this defeatist mindset. Y'all don't look at little Black boys and be like, oh, you should become a doctor. You should da-da-da-da-da. Y'all look at them and say, yeah, we genetically inclined to be a NBA player, a basketball player, a football player. I'm going to do this. No, your baby interested in science. Support your baby in science. Support
I
your
agree with
baby
you.
in
I
fucking
agree with
becoming
you.
an astronaut. Tell him, you know what, you can become an astronaut. Let's look up stars together.
I
Let's
agree with
look
that.
up, different types of Black
I,
doctors.
because I don't preach to
That's
my
the
son to
difference
play ball.
between.
I agree with that 1,000%. When I talk to them,
But
Trent, I
if
don't
your
preach
son wants to
basketball and
play,
singing.
but look, if that's what your son want to do too, we need to stop being so like closed-minded as Black people. I
And
always tell y'all,
hold
I
on
had to
now.
tell
Just
my
because I say
nephew,
I don't
hold
preach
on,
that, hold on, no.
hold,
Because you're taking
hold,
what I say and twisting, and y'all got to
I'm
stop
not
doing that.
talking to you. I'm not
That
talking about you. I'm saying as Black people in general, especially Black men. Y'all think you only have to do one thing. And I don't know where y'all get that mindset from, but it comes from somewhere and y'all should come together and figure it out. Cause my nephews, I had to tell them the same thing. Look, if you want to be in music, you can be in music. If you want to go to college, you can go to college. You can work 2 jobs. You can go after work to work on your music, and you can go to school during the daytime. Nothing is stopping you from doing everything that you want to do. You don't have kids. You don't have responsibilities. You live with your parents right now, and your parents will support you if you making something out of your life. You can do it all. Stop acting like Black men only have to be fucking electricians. That's the only thing they can do. No, little nigga, you can go to school, be a
Thank
rapper, and
you.
become an electrician. Why the fuck do y'all limit yourselves so much?
Thank
That shit is
you.
annoying.
That's it. That's
It's
all I'm trying to say. That
annoying.
was all I was trying to say. That's why I'm like, I don't get it either, Lynn. Because I'm like, y'all can be whatever y'all want to be. Because this is another thing too. And I'm really getting sick and tired of y'all BLK men talking about trades. Please don't just go for trades. Go to college. Go learn how to run a business. Please go to college, because that trade shit, that ain't it either. You can't just, I don't agree with that either. Because I'm getting sick and tired of hearing that. That's why y'all so dumb
No, y'all
now. But
can
I
go
get
to
it. Mhm.
trades, but go further. Figure out how to own the fucking
Exactly.
electrician company. Like, ain't y'all think big, bitch? What that gay man say? Think big, bitch. Y'all not thinking
No,
big enough for me.
no, but Lynn,
Y'all don't be thinking big enough for me.
I was
For
talking to
real.
a BOK man who was he worked in construction. I said, well, why not just have your own construction company? You'll make more money. You can teach other BOK men how to make their own construction company, how to do construction. This nigga gonna say, oh no, I can't because of racial barriers and stuff. I said, but you got Asian men out here with their construction companies. You got the Latino men out here. I'm like, what is stopping Black men from going far? Not a motherfucking thing. It's just y'all. That's why I was telling you to hush your mouth, people, because y'all not doing anything out here for real. Y'all not helping other BOK men for real. You're not helping other young Black men because for whatever reason, they're not listening to us when we're trying to tell them that they can be great. For whatever reason, they want to hear y'all say the shit. Y'all older BOK men, I've been trying to tell
And
them y'all don't care.
It
And the
ain't even a
crazy thing
racial thing
about
or
it is that
nothing.
they so busy bashing women for going to school and get their degrees, but in actuality, they should be figuring out what are Black women going to school to get their degrees for. Oh, Black women are going to school. They're learning how to do the inside, the logistics, the business portions and stuff. Let me link up with a Black woman. Let me figure out if she knows how to write grants. She knows how to fill out a business loan
Already doing
application.
it
She
though.
knows how to do like they don't know how to
But
do
that's the
that.
problem though, Lynn, because hold up, they know Black women can do that. They already doing that. That's why that's why they
No,
be
pay the
like,
Black woman.
A
Don't
lot of
use her.
people
typically
don't even think
no,
that
no, no,
far.
hold up, real
A
quick.
lot of niggas
Y'all
don't even
wanna
think that
like
far.
hold up. Y'all wanna nag and be like your little degrees and stuff. They definitely want to benefit from that. They definitely want to benefit from that. But at the same time, it's like they want the Black woman to do it for them because them niggas have been defeated. Like I know they say like the school to prison pipeline. Um Y'all niggas dumb. That's what I'm saying. Like when education got feminized or whatever the fuck y'all said, education went feminine, y'all internalized, I gotta be masculine perform and like reading books ain't what niggas do. Y'all niggas dumb. So
That's just
yeah,
a
you want
dumbass
to talk
nigga
about
if you
doing a
feel like
trade
that.
because you like I can do a trade, but when it comes to like setting goals, some shit you just like, oh, that ain't for me, and it don't make sense. If
Certain
somebody
shit
else can
don't be
do it,
for
you can
certain
do it.
people. You feel
This
me?
motherfucker talking about degrees create depth. DEPT. Bitch, what? Degrees create depth. Like, first of
Degrees help
all,
There's
you
women,
spell. Degrees
but
help you
that
spell
there are
though.
women out
I'm dead
here
as
with
hell.
hold on, they got not depth, sir. They got loan debt from going to school, and they still buying properties. They still persevering. They still got money in their savings account. Y'all niggas stupid.
The thing
Yeah, when I
is,
went
with
to get
that
my
trade
financing
shit,
for the home, I
it
was
be
like,
like
hey,
they come from a different way of life. That's why all them other races able to prevail like that. Even if they come out here with nothing, they can still send back. I just saw a motherfucker talking about they sending
You
money
got what's
back.
called, sir.
Whatever.
You got what's called learned helplessness.
No, because I never said I
No,
can't go to
you have
college.
learned helplessness.
I'm explaining why it's so rampant in our community. A lot of
well,
you
it's
feel me? A lot of
because
people they come from less. You feel me? So the fast money, that's what attracts them. You feel me?
Yeah, cause y'all dumb.
yeah,
You
No,
and
don't think
and
long
and
motherfucker
not
want to
term.
only
get to
that,
it
but
faster.
love,
cause
fast
this
money is not
motherfucker
long
really think that.
money.
Yeah, and this
Yeah, but
motherfucker really think that like debt. Like I hate when niggas say degrees get debt. Earlier, I was arguing with this 25-year-old y'all who is in the fucking military. He said he quote unquote retired from the military. Yet he working 3 jobs. One of them includes a security job, and he got a fucking Hellcat. Bitch, are you fucking stupid? You
he
25
is.
with a fucking Hellcat. Mr. Lufo, tell us the minimum on a
What's up, Paul?
Hellcat. How much is a Hellcat?
Hellcat at
Outright,
least
bought it cash.
90,000. At least
Got him up.
90,000.
Talk about
And
you
how
got
long
a
that
motherfucking.
Hellcat gonna last?
And yeah, that'd be weird as hell. A lot of motherfuckers live above their means. A
No,
lot of
what
Yeah,
we're
motherfuckers
but
try to
saying
live
is
I
they
above
don't
their
know.
don't
But
But
the
they
means.
don't
motherfucker won't
understand
blink
it
that.
twice. Like
But
niggas ain't
but
blink twice at the debt that a Hellcat get you in. But they'll say college get you in debt. But if a motherfucker tell them they just bought a Hellcat, they'll be like, "That's what's up, my nigga. Good for
But
you.
yeah,
Good
but
thing you
that's
got you a
that's
Hellcat."
what we're saying is it's bad that meaning that it doesn't help. But if you and it's not long money, and men
Yeah,
don't like long money. If you tell him he can make 50K doing some dirt for a year, that's all he sees. We gonna tell you in the next 10 years you ain't gonna make shit. They don't care. They want that 50K that year versus someone goes, you know what? I'll take 10K this year, 40 next year, 80 the year after that, and we're building up for the next 45 years. And men don't
right,
understand long money. And if you go to buy a house, they don't count your student loan debt. It's not counted in the application. It's not counted at all in your debt to income ratio. They don't include it because guess what? You know, these white people who giving out loans, see that? That's a good debt. That's good investment. They
right,
want that person. They know you're going to be able to make the house note because you have a degree. It's not included when you go to buy a home. But men don't understand. You know what they will count against you when you go to buy the home? The 90,000 you owe on that car, on that Hellcat that's going to depreciate if it gets totaled in an accident next year. You're not going to get paid out the 90 that you bought it for. So men don't understand that. All they see is the flash right now, and they don't have a plan for themselves next year or 5-year plan or 10-year plan. Is all instant gratification, and that fast money is always short money. It's always over fast. And sometimes you got to pay back to society. You about to use 10 years off your life. So you had a great summer of 99. You made 70 grand slinging whatever to your community. And then you spent 10 years back in prison. We had to pay for you for the
that nigga
next 10
peaked.
years.
it be so
But
It's
odd
also
weird.
because
there
a lot of niggas
hold
don't
up,
even
there
see
are
themselves
states,
living that far.
hold up, sir. There are states that part of like buying a house that they will also pay towards of that. A lot of women who work in these social sciences fields, if you make on time payments for like a decade, they'll forgive whatever you owe. Y'all niggas don't know shit. Y'all
It be a
niggas
lot of
dumb.
shit that's going on that motherfuckers ain't hip to.
But hold up, but that's a sign. Like that's a sign of like arrested development, delay. Like when you can't delay gratification and think forward in the future, like that's something that comes with maturity. So you just thinking for right now, what I can get right now. Like we talk about fast money. That's a fast way, a easy way to recognize that somebody is developmentally delayed.
A lot of people living so fucked up that they can only worry about right now. You feel me? Not excusing their behavior, but that's just what it be.
No, 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 no. These niggas dumb.
That's just what
Yeah.
it be.
But
No,
Lufos,
these.
it's not people who were coming from off the streets. They came from a home. And then they went and chose something to make it look like they're struggling and they're not making 100K a year. You're not supposed to. You're 19. You're 21. You're not supposed to. But they didn't come from off the streets where they were literally wondering where their next meal was coming from. And they got
I
to keep
mean,
going
if
through the
you
garbage
a lot of
cans and
motherfuckers
robbing.
get kicked
If you're
out
not
straight at
homeless,
18.
if you're not
Motherfuckers
homeless
get,
Y'all
living on the street,
you
go
feel
ahead.
me? Motherfuckers get put out straight at
No,
18. So yeah, a
Lufos.
lot
The
of
reason why
yeah,
y'all
that's what it
mamas
be.
kicking y'all out at 18 is because y'all want to be in the streets. Y'all want to come in that lady house at 3 a.m. smelling like Mary Jane, drunk from with your homeboys, bumping loud music outside the lady house, being all loud on the phone, running in and out of the house, doing what you want to do. You want your
That's
homeboys outside. You want to bring girls up in this lady house. You don't want to go to school. You don't want to do what she telling you what's right for you in your
and
future.
that right
And you
there,
going to
that's
turn around and
situational.
do when you turn 40 anyway.
That's
You're going to
Damn
waste
right.
situational.
all your
Damn
20s
right.
getting kicked
I
the
know a
fuck
lot of
out. And then when
motherfuckers
you
who grew up
turn
Damn
in the
right.
40,
suburbs that you
your
feel me,
mama, you going to do
who grew
exactly
up
what
straight
your
and
mama
narrow and
told you
still
to
had to get the
do.
fuck on.
No, no,
No,
no. We ain't
no,
doing that
that
shit
Hold
at
on.
40.
rarely
Can
is
I get my point?
happen.
It's a
Y'all
lot of
niggas want to
motherfuckers
be
that's just the culture.
outside.
That
Y'all
just
want to
be
We
be
the
ain't doing that
outside.
culture.
shit at
Y'all
It's
don't
40,
want to
man.
motherfuckers who was
follow
never
by
outside.
nobody's
That still came
rules.
like that. They parents still came like
Man,
that.
'cause
You ain't
she's
have
want
to
us
be
to
outside.
Man,
Like
be
please.
me, you ain't
outside
have to
Parents,
in
do no other
these
successful
ass
parents
nigga.
positions and
not
shit.
kicking their kids out if they going to
Going to
school and
But
school,
all
going
going
to
to
right.
work.
work,
But hold
Yeah,
going
up.
to school and
Let.
working
please.
there not.
That's
Stop
But
a
hold
lying.
up.
that's
Hold
Man,
up,
these
because
situational.
kids,
that
man,
dude was talking about it one
they
day.
forcing
All y'all
these,
niggas who
they
complain
forcing
about
these
being
kids to
put
pay
out.
half the
Why
goddamn
don't hold
bills.
up? Y'all need to be roommates then.
That's situational.
Find them homeboys and find some way to live together so y'all get your shit together. You ain't got that much to pay with bills. But the
It's a
fact
lot of
is,
niggas
let's
out
be
here
honest.
ain't who ain't doing half of that.
Hold up, little foes. Hold up. Cause you just talk about the fast money. Yeah, that shit not
No, I'm
sustainable.
talking about that
Hold
on
up,
account of
sir. Hold up. You
Man,
talk
y'all
when
way
I
too
weird.
talking
goddamn
fast
much.
money, you thinking I'm
Yeah, that's why you got put out the house. You talk too much. You don't listen. Yeah, what y'all doing is not sustainable. That's why so many of y'all have been to prison, and y'all still like, ooh, like you still crying and bitching about
Prison?
something that happened when you was younger. So what? You know how many women left the house at 18
So we
too,
make
and
I
they
mistakes.
not
did.
and y'all.
I left at
Yeah,
18.
and y'all niggas still be bitching. The women do the same thing. That's what I'm saying. It's like y'all come to us and y'all be so self-centered. You think about your own situation. You fail to realize, yeah, black women who grew up in them same neighborhoods saw y'all dumbasses outside. Was like, we going inside. Y'all niggas scary. Reading books, learning shit, thinking about their future, and y'all motherfuckers just want to bitch and be victims.
We,
You
I
making
am. I
excuses.
moved out and got a roommate, and then from a roommate, I moved in with brother. Then he's my roommate, and my mama was gone when I turned 21. She left this place, wasn't no mama house to go to. So now what's the excuse? You get it done, but that's what I'm talking about. You find someone that is like-minded that's also working, and then y'all split it or split it three ways and have even more money. It doesn't make sense to me why y'all still have this attitude about someone let y'all and get out. But I went to school on my own. I was in college on my own. Like I still did the things and still held a job. But I think like men think everything is so hard. But what it is you can tell me you don't want to do much. That's too much for you to go to school from 8 to 12 and then work from 12 to 8. Just say I don't want to do that. I'd rather be outside doing nothing.
a lot
Because
of
it's not that
niggas.
Sorry,
hard.
they
Can I
be
go
A
to
lot
mad
of
the?
niggas
Can I
because
go
said
to the
skip
Y'all
that
gotta
and
room?
went
y'all
straight to
y'all
trade school.
that nigga
Went
Josh
straight to
came up
get the
here and
CDLs,
said,
man.
and that's cool, but Josh came up here and said, oh, and their parents be requiring to pay rent. if your parents need you to pay rent, if your mama been struggling to take
Nah,
care of
yeah,
you
that's solid.
since you fucking turned 18 and she
That's
asking
solid.
you for a funky $300 or $500 to help her out, why the fuck can't your ass pay the funky $300 or $500? You gonna be paying double that to rent your own apartment or staying from pillar to fucking pole. Get that
Thank
lady some
you.
fucking money. What is
Thank
the
you,
Hey,
Ann.
problem
y'all,
with helping your mama?
let
She
Also,
Yaya go
obviously
after.
couldn't do it on her own.
My bad.
Like, y'all niggas sound stupid.
Yeah, dude was tweaking with that one.
Host, can I go, Tara? Can I talk?
Yeah, go ahead, Yaya.
Okay, so I just wanted to make a point also to add on to what y'all saying. There are other countries who don't even have the same opportunities that Americans have. Like, because I studied overseas for 6 years. They don't have no what you call it, FAFSA. They don't have no government assistance. They don't have no like support at all. And those people, they don't even have lights. Like in some areas, they don't have the same opportunities y'all have. So when I hear y'all making like these excuses, I have the country's going through a lot and blah blah blah. It just makes me feel so bad because it's like there are people who are living in poverty, and when they get the opportunity to come here and go to school, their GPAs are 4.0. They bust their butts, they study, they get good jobs. They don't have the same opportunities back home. So there's really no excuse for you dudes to be saying, "Oh, I there's so much going on and blah blah blah." There's no excuse, and I'm so tired of you giving excuses.
It
That's
be
all I
so
had to say.
odd. Cause in real life, I don't even know niggas who act like that. On account of what you just said. If
Act
you get
like
into
what?
it, you get into it. You whatever job you working, however you live, that's how you living. But a lot of niggas don't really blame. The only time a nigga really blame the economy is on account of the prices
But I
of
just
what
heard you
shit
talk
is.
about how life is hard and now how like blah blah blah, and it's like you're just giving excuses, and you keep saying, "Oh, I'm not excusing it," while giving multiple excuses for it. Keep in mind,
What did I? What
black
excuse
women
did
are
I
in the
give?
same. Was it you who was saying, host? Could you correct me if I'm wrong? Was it him that was saying, oh, but people are going through stuff like right now, like they're not able to afford that, they're not able to do this and that, and it's like black women are in the same predicament as y'all. Like women get paid less than men in general, and they're still getting degrees. They're still dusting y'all in education. Like, yeah, everything is hard, but it's like you don't get nothing easy. You have to go to school. Like, there's really no excuse for that. So whoever was making
It's
up
the
that
work ethic.
excuse,
Yeah.
It's not just make, but it's not just making laughs. You got women who raising kids alone still getting
right?
shit
We're
done.
all
Yeah.
under the same
It's
economy.
the work ethic and it's the expectation of how much leisure time men need. I mean, they need a lot of leisure time. I mean, a lot. Their jobs are leisurely. I'm security. I'm in the booth and I'm gonna wave people through. That's leisure, 8, 12, 16 hours leisure. They can be a machine operator moving gravel from one lot to the next. A lot of leisure time. They need a lot of leisure time. When they get from home from work, they can't do anything. They need more leisure time on the weekend. They need a lot of leisure time. And I keep saying it that we outwork y'all, but in work ethic, the amount of leisure time the niggas needs to be studied, the men needs to be studied. Y'all are automatically like in a tizzy and can't deal. I can't deal with this right now. Like that shit sound weird to us when we just grinding all day long. Wake up and grind. Wake up and grind. Y'all and huffing and crying. I gotta stop at the store. I gotta do this. Like y'all are very, very, very whiny or whatever, very lazy. I
Actually,
just
that's
can't
false.
explain that.
Actually,
I
that's
was
I'm
false.
about that
Women
dropping.
be
have
I'm
that
dropping
be like
Cummins. I'm not
lazy
talking to you
niggas.
today. Oh, I
women
almost dropped the nigga.
women
I'll
have
drop
worse.
myself. I'm not talking to Cummins.
Okay, I'll talk aloud. Women have horrible work ethic. You guys call out more than we do at work. You guys are always in the office
I
complaining
don't know,
about another
Slim.
coworker to your bosses more than men do. You guys are complaining about not being heard in meetings, but when someone prompts a question to you guys in a meeting, you guys can't form a fucking full sentence.
Can
So
you
you
define
guys,
work ethic real
I
quick?
ma'am, I'm talking, please.
Hold
I can't
up.
even say they got
And like I
bad
It
work
said,
was
ethic.
Destin
I say they
turn.
be bad with money
No,
management and
Cider. Hold
shit.
up. Hold up, love. Hold up, love. Go ahead, Destin.
Wait, why did he say that? I'm sorry.
Was I cut off, host?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh my god! What made him say that like that? Oh my god! I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You just gonna come back in and start laughing. What you laughing at?
Because you didn't hear what this fool. This fool's so motherfucking stupid.
Who Cummins?
That nigga said, well, okay, I'll just talk aloud. It's crazy. I'm
Cummins is
sorry.
crazy. I don't know why y'all be
Oh,
taking him serious.
no, sometimes he upset my spirit, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead, whoever.
You good. No, that's in them fucking laugh.
And
Go
Drinker,
ahead, Taina, finish what you was talking
yeah,
about.
Drinker, and I hate you kicked me off your stage the other day. We was having such a profound conversation.
No,
And
I'm gonna unblock you in a minute from that page, from my other page. But you can't be wishing unaliving, because then I'm gonna have to return that back on you, and I don't want to do that because you just another brother. So don't be doing that. But y'all
You
got
get
it.
too upset, Cummins. You gotta like chill out sometimes.
sorry, Drinker, or whoever that was, y'all sound alike.
It's both.
Hold on, real quick, y'all. Hold on, real quick. If you ain't already sent the heart me, can y'all send heart me's? Damn.
Yeah, host, I want to say this because there was a woman up here who said,
Hold up. Let me look at your name. Did you send a heart? Send a fucking heart me, Saida. Damn.
Oh, I just came up
Yeah.
here to drop him.
Thank you,
Damn. You want him
Lynn.
to send it before I drop him?
No, send a heart me. I don't understand how y'all be coming
Why
in
you
here. Y'all
dropping
be in this
them? Why
bitch
you
for
dropping Cummins?
hours.
I
Some of
send the
y'all in the
gotta send the
Oh,
comments.
galaxy. The nigga gotta go. You gotta go, baby.
Damn.
I told you I want to hear from that
Then what
nigga
he do
today.
though?
I just don't
You
like
want to
it.
drop him?
haters,
Yeah,
they're
I
haters.
dropped him already.
You can drop him.
Yeah, he gotta go, baby. Thank you for your contribution. We were having an excellent conversation. Let me mute up.
Damn, check that nigga out.
I mean, he could
What's
pay to
up?
come back. He could pay to come back if you support the host and you really want to talk. Just send two galaxies and come back. But I don't think you fuck with us like that anyway. You don't want to talk to us.
Why are you talking about women
That nigga broke.
complaining and then talk about work ethic?
Hold on,
Like, what
let
does that
go
have
from
to do with
electronics.
your work?
He gone now. He can't even argue it. Go ahead, go from electronics. Some of y'all in my comments with gray badges. I think that shit disrespectful. Just send the heart me's and support the live, y'all. Go ahead,
Just
go.
saying, is it two galaxies to come back or one galaxy? It's one galaxy, right?
I mean, I'm gonna just be honest. Y'all be making shit up because it was
Oh, it's one
definitely a whale to
galaxy.
drop.
It's
So
a whale
go
to drop.
ahead, like whatever.
Hold on.
No, it's fine. It's fine. But I'm just saying, y'all just
Told
be
them
making
that the
shit up.
other day, and then they changed their rules on me. Your rules on me. I said, okay.
Let me
I
go to
thought
the
you changed it.
We kept putting that poll up, and I thought it said a galaxy. Let me go to the poll. My bad.
No, hold up, real quick. I ain't make the poll, but it's cool. We gonna honor one. We go back to normal tomorrow. But y'all do be just like doing whatever. Go ahead, go. What you want to say?
Oh, I was waiting on the women to get finished talking. You know, just trying to be a
Thank
model
you, Ted
citizen.
Panda. I
Uh,
appreciate you. I appreciate people who support the black women for real, supporting the panels. Shout out to y'all. But go ahead. What you were saying? Thank you,
yeah,
Paul.
I was just saying, black man put gender before race because ain't no benefits in being black, but it's a lot of benefits in being a man. You know, and everybody wanted to get ahead in life, and we was kind of born with two heads. So
But
that,
You
y'all,
woke
but
up from a nap. Wake up all
yeah,
the
that
way
shit
before you
crazy.
come up
Yeah.
here.
I didn't wake up
But
from a
you would.
nap.
But
I
the
don't
thing
sleep.
is, how y'all? No, dog, cause you ain't had to send a whale.
I'm a rule
Whale is
follower.
said
Shut
now.
up.
Told me to shut up. That was crazy. What was I saying? Thank you, Alexis. There are, but just the thing, why with all that privilege, y'all niggas still was struggling though?
Um, Still not struggling
And
like
poetic, he
women
already
though.
had the answer. He gonna know how to answer it, but I'll ask him, huh?
I said still not struggling like women though.
But that's the thing. Um, worse than women. That's the thing. Worse than women. If you look at the pay gap for black people, black women real close. Real close.
Yeah.
Liz, what the hell?
That
Oh
was funny,
shit.
Liz. But yeah,
I'm
because
gonna ask you the question
the
because he
85
ain't really
cents on the
saying
dollar, yeah,
nothing.
the 85 cents on the dollar ain't changed, but we closing the gap. Somebody ain't working as hard. That's all I'm saying.
Listen,
It's
Brandy.
mainly
Hold up,
because
hold
I
up,
don't know
hold
if y'all
up.
know.
Go.
a lot of
I
Uh,
gotta
niggas
ask you the
simply ain't
question.
about
She want
shit.
me. Hold up, Lil. Damn.
My
She want me to
bad.
ask him the question. If you could wake up tomorrow as a black woman or a white man, which one would you choose?
I'm a nasty nigga. I'm gonna wake up as a black woman.
This nigga.
Being a nasty nigga is fucking crazy.
Nigga said he
What's
nasty for the
wrong with
blood,
him?
baby.
He want to be from that. He want the same
You
thing
want to
from
get
that.
fucked?
Yeah, from
Mm-mm.
remember off of
Just want to flick the bean.
Striking Vipers, Black
Yeah.
Mirror Striking Vipers. He wanna be that character from Striking Vipers.
I don't know what that is. I just want to flick the bean.
You gonna sell a bit? You gonna
Rashad,
sell
do
a
I know
bit?
you? You saying what's up? I don't know if I know you,
That's
Rashad.
probably
You
Terry,
probably heard
Yeah,
me.
girl.
Rashad. No, Rashad been up here a few
No, that's
times.
Rashad.
He done been here a
Rashad,
few
send a heart
times.
me.
No, I like dead ass serious. I wouldn't want to be anything but black. So if it was between a white man and a black woman, definitely a black
Why do you
woman.
think niggas like love foes would you rather be a white man?
I never said I'd rather be a white
Hold on,
man. I
let
don't know
him
why y'all still
respond. No
saying
foes.
that.
You already said it. We already heard it. You saying as long as you got a big dick, which was
No,
crazy.
I said I couldn't imagine being white because them niggas be having
Oh,
little
DJ
ones.
Harmonics, that was nice of you. For gifting land.
So you thought about white man
Yeah, he
and
thought about
you
his
never
dick.
mind.
The first thing
Yeah,
he thought about the white man
yeah.
dick.
Mm-mm.
That's crazy.
He
I
said,
mean,
but
Nigga,
you
you
that
just
just
dick
said
big.
you
said that.
That's
So
nigga
you,
crazy.
nigga, your introduction was I wanna flick the bean. Go
but
on
it
somewhere
ain't
with
dick
that.
though.
Thank you, Liz. Who that for, Liz? Nah, I'm gonna be honest. I think y'all damn gas like I think some of y'all want to get fucked. We just want to assume you want to get fucked, Gaslight. You get paid two galaxy if you want to come up and clarify. But Gaslight say he'd rather be a black woman so he can get fucked. That shit was wild. But what you trying to say, Lil?
What you mean?
What you trying to say?
No, I was saying like I couldn't imagine being a white nigga.
Why?
Shit, like I just said.
Cause of his dick.
Shit, yeah, nigga, that's half of it.
What's the other half?
A lot of niggas just don't be having no swag. Same with a lot of these nerd ass niggas though too. Niggas that be black niggas didn't like black girls didn't like me in school. And, like
Go
it's just
ahead.
like
He
bro,
was
these
coming to
niggas be sounding
clarify.
so lame, bro.
Hold up, Lil. Let this man clarify. Go ahead, go.
I don't know what I'm clarifying.
Oh, okay. I thought you were responding, but that's okay.
But no, like I said, I just if I'm gonna always pick to be black. That's just what it is. I enjoy being black so much that I'll always pick being black, even if I'm a black woman.
I see it in every timeline. Every
Thank you, DJ
timeline.
Harmonics. Yeah, he sent two, Liz.
Thank you, DJ Harmonic.
Liz, it's a battle. It's a battle. Oh my gosh.
Not the galaxy battle. Crazy word.
And it's just petty because
And
he
little
don't even
folks,
be
you ain't
staying
got
up
that
here
much
long.
swag.
He be leaving.
Y'all nigga, you ain't got that much swag to be talking about the swag. That shit weird.
You don't even know me.
That you talking about dick and swag is fucking insane.
Yeah, we're always worried when penis is all you got, all that you focus on. We're a little worried
Mhm.
about you, sir.
You ever been with a man?
Hell nah.
You ain't never been with a man?
Nope.
Mm. Yeah,
You
you
you want to try it?
had.
Nope.
We just sit here to
But hold up.
support. That's all.
But I'm just saying, when it come to y'all trying, y'all prostate and y'all anus, I don't see why more y'all. I think y'all do be. I mean, you probably DL, so I give you that. But your prostate in your ass, so I think a lot of y'all niggas want to see what that feel like if you ain't already said what that felt like. But you don't want to talk about your DL experience, so we'll respect it.
Wait,
Is
what
that a
happened?
troll? Are you a troll?
No, that's I'm a girl.
Oh, okay. I ain't seen it before.
Damn, Drika said she ready. I feel bad because Gaslight just came back up, paid to get up here.
He
But
don't
we
even be
about to
staying
end.
long. He don't stay long. He did it to be petty. That's it. I'll see y'all over at Drika house.
All right, we're gonna go over there with Drika, y'all. Y'all niggas ain't talking about shit. And this nigga don't want to tell us about his DL experience. I wish like y'all can just come up here and tell us about your DL experiences. Y'all on the internet. Come on your back up and tell us about your DL experience next time. All right. Who this is? Hold up. Who coming up here? This no, George, we don't hear about your DL experience. God damn.